Just a four-door sedan.
Yes, that would require attunement.
There's no way.
Actually, and actually multiple slots.
Yeah, because if you get a deed to the title for the car.
That's
so
not magical. That's just
nothing's magical in the real world. You dumb.
No, wrong. Buying a car or a house is magical because it magically takes money out of your account every single month.
That's just called a loan.
Your money magically keeps disappearing.
But they have no way to because shit like that can be forged really easily. So instead, you have to attune. You have to attune your
great argument. Paying rent is magically lose money.
Where's
it's like a whimsical way of looking at
so what attunement? What item for attune? Have a four-door
by that
sedan.
logic, I gotta attune to every clock I look at, so I know what time it is.
Yeah.
You're insane.
Well, now you're thinking.
I'm glad you gave him the idea for next campaign. All clocks require attunement.
That box.
They're forced attunement. If you look at a clock, it forcibly attunes to you.
Next campaign, we should all have to pay taxes.
He's only.
Oh hell
okay.
no!
I got every year we had to do tax. You had to do your tax returns every year.
He has
Dude,
that.
I can't
he already
wait.
has that system in place.
Imagine if like at like 1 year in game, you're like, oh, I hope you remember what your character spent the entire year for your tax returns.
I hope you all have an estimate for what you paid in local state taxes.
It'll be great.
Comes and grabs you.
It'll be great when you guys get done with something. You get back to your keep like 5, and you guys are like, okay, cool. How much gold do we have left? You go out and spend it all, and you're like, okay, let's start to do some missions. And then you just gonna knock at your door. Hey, who was that, by the way? And somebody else walking in. I don't know. We got some letters. Something about property taxes.
No,
what is this shit?
That's the best way to make you hate like a government in a campaign, though. Like making like a sales tax on all the items too. Just being like
something here says must pay within 14 days or for right to property.
No, bro, you're like you're the favored like heroes of the realm. Like everyone loves you, and then like the tax collector is like, hey, it's income tax. How much money did you guys make? We have to take a percentage of that. And you guys looking into your bag of holding like, what's the percentage?
Hey, Wizard,
20%.
Wizard, you filed their taxes.
Then they go, then the party goes, well, there's no way that he would know how much money we made, right? And then the guy would just go, well, I've kept track of how much money you made, but I'm not going to tell you.
Well, how do you know? Rolls an in check plus 48. Rolls a plus 48 in check.
You're under arrest.
Wizard, Wizard, you paid the taxes, right? Yeah. Why are they sending it back to us saying it's wrong? What did you fuck up? What do you mean? You don't know.
I rolled a 22 on my in check. What do you mean? What did I fuck up? DC 25 because you made that much gold from that many different sources. GG. Oh, that'd be funny.
You didn't fill out enough forms.
The thing is like you get like rents where like the beginning a small town like that's not like a part of a nation, so you don't have like any sales tax. You guys finally get to the big city, and the first person you buy a potion, that'll be 20 gold. Well, normally it's only like 10. Oh well, there's a 10 gold sales tax on everything here. Just like that would actually make you hate it, like make your character hate a government so fast. Like that way to create the most like hated government.
I actually think it would be even funnier if two groups are in the same area, and one group establishes the government policies and it fucks the other group up.
Your lawful good paladin isn't a problem because like he's a real big stickler for like moral rules. He's a stickler for taxes.
Yeah. Capitalism paladin. Oath of the coin.
Oath of the stock market.
Rogue, what do you mean you haven't paid taxes
Oath of Wall
your
Street.
entire life?
Currently I'm playing paladin, lawful good paladin, Oath of Wall Street.
Yeah, Oath of the coin. You're level 3. Like your two abilities are called Bull's Market. Oh, I can't.
No, they
You have an ability called Invisible Hand.
They actually need something like that in D&D. That'd be so funny if there was like a character that just benefited from shopping and selling things.
Yeah. All right. So, we ready to get into this?
So,
Oh, always ready.
always
Last
ready.
time, you guys made your way through the last remaining portion of the tomb, found your way back to the crypt room where Rarak was sitting, where you guys went in with the intention of why did we talk to him last time? Let's just fight him this time. And before that could happen, he time stopped you when he noticed the aggressive action and sent you to somewhere you guys never asked to
We didn't really
kill
have a
off these
chance.
wards and fight these people. The people ended up being like weird clones of you guys, sort of, which you managed to kill 3 of them. 2 of them ran away. You successfully dismantled the wards,
I also
arrived
died.
back in the room to see Rarak basically saying, "Okay, peace." Which you guys then unlocked the room behind where his seat was, found the piece of the rod that you were looking for, a couple other things, and then promptly made your way out onto the beach, and then were teleported back to the Sigil Sanctum via Illustrial, where you are now currently finding yourselves. What would you all like to do?
I want to rest.
Understandable.
Yeah. Long rest, definitely.
Yeah, go ahead. You guys are free to take a
Oh,
long rest here.
Yeah, I just did that. We'll go and slept somewhere.
I'm gonna go up to Aldiyn.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we're
Wait.
paused. I'm gonna go up to Aldiyn. Hey,
Hello.
are you worried?
About what in particular? Just
Well-
in general?
Yeah, I feel like everything we've been doing is getting significantly more dangerous.
I kinda knew that was gonna be the case when we got roped into this, but
Right, but my thoughts is like, Castle Ravenloft was like pretty bad, right? But what we just went through in there was 10 times worse.
I actually think Castle
Oh.
Ravenloft was worse. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You didn't die. You didn't die.
Yeah, you died how many times, Spatha?
I
You
mean,
know what?
in
I
the-
keep dying, but
in
I
the
keep
past-
coming back.
in the past
That's
week,
right.
in the past
That's
week,
right.
3 times.
I'm
Which
sorry,
is-
I'm back.
Which is almost as much as you did over the course of our entire adventure. So I get your.
Yeah, that's the point I'm trying to get at. I keep dying.
I get your point.
You know, one of these times I'm not gonna come back.
Pretty prepped. I could definitely help you out.
Yeah, what? Give me some advice.
Well, like I'll just, heal you more.
Here's
Oh.
here's what I'll say, Spatha. In terms of worry about it, I'm worried about what happens if we fail. That is for sure there.
I don't think we'll fail,
Neither do I.
and I don't think that I'm necessarily going to die in our permanently in the events leading up to our goal. However, after the events, I know it's not been very long since we finished that really fun adventure we just went on. However, in the fall, I've been kind of wondering, I don't know if I'm gonna make it past the end of this to see my vineyard.
Well, if we don't succeed,
Well,
then you
my
won't
thing
have-
isn't worrying about succeeding, Trebrum. It's in my eyes, but the heavy price that will be paid to me is I think I will. It's been getting out of my brain. It's been clawing at it. I don't know, just a concern I've been having. Maybe
It's
it doesn't mean
understandable.
anything.
I've come to terms with the fact that there's a probably much higher probability now than there's ever been that one of us dies and dies for good. Either before this is all over or pretty close to when this all ends. The only solace I take in the fact of having that knowledge is that I'm not afraid of that. It would be terrible. Let me make that very clear. I of course do not want to die. I have lots of things I still want to do. But as long as we're successful, I won't have regretted anything that we've done. If I were to die. Let me just be frank about that. Obviously, that's the last outcome I want. I want us all to get out of this alive. That's the plan. So, we just have to have each other's backs.
Right.
I think that's the main idea here is we gotta stick together.
Yeah.
That's where these.
Maybe try to
Make it
synergize our skill sets a little bit better.
Right. I think that's a big thing. I think we've just been lacking some synergy.
Well, I mean, even though you've been dying pretty recently, like a little bit more, I think we're all full of this. That's what I would say. I think we're all in this together. We've all suffered, so and we all take the same risk, especially with what we're trying to accomplish. So don't feel alone in that. We're right there with you.
Spatha, after you get your rest, could I speak to you privately then?
I don't see why not.
If anyone else needs anything from me, I'll be looking for somewhere to sleep.
You guys, your room, by the way,
Yeah.
is down here.
Oh, okay.
Can I find like a nice little corner?
I mean, sure.
Wait, can we actually go to it? What the hell?
Sorry.
What are we saying? What are we saying?
I'm just gonna take a bath and
Twilight doesn't
relax.
stop for anybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna like form some clouds above me, make it a little dark.
Okay.
That was. Okay, never mind. Anyway, I'm good to speak whenever. Or so.
Wait, what did you say, Spatha?
Oh, I said I'm fine to speak whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I just want to get a rest quick in. I just need to clear my mind. And I will take my 4-hour trance long rest.
Yeah. If anybody else is doing anything, feel free to let me know. But otherwise, you guys. And it passes as you go.
Dag wants to talk with something.
We all got our little things we want to talk about, huh?
I'm worried about Discord cutting out. 'Cause I tried
That's
to
fine.
restart it, still being a little meh.
Do you want me to type it to you just in case?
No, usually this gets fixed with a full computer restart. I'm just hoping we'll send it, and if it starts to be a problem, you can type it to me. But yeah, we should be fine.
Okay. Aldiyn supposed to come up. I feel I need to share something with you, but I'm not sure if this counts as a secret, and I forget what we said we should do if we think we have a secret about something.
Writing it down seemed to be the safe thing to do.
Okay. Then I will just type it out and send it to you.
Okay, send it to Payneless too.
You
so
guys, I will send it to Payneless too, and then you guys can do your thing, and then we'll go back to that.
What meaning means, Spatha?
Yes.
All right. After I finish my long rest, are you sleeping, Spatha, or are you awake?
Well, wake me up.
I mean, I'll wait till you naturally wake up. There's no issue.
All right. Well, historically, Spathe has been a bad sleeper anyway, so it's fine. I'm sure I'd just wake up randomly.
So I'll come out of my trance and I'll bed here and I'll look at you and I say, I meant the synergizing thing. And I think you and me could benefit each other pretty well moving forward. I just have one contingency.
Yeah.
And I prefer if you kept this to yourself. If you want to put it out in the open, I'll deal with it how so. But I don't want to put the rod together. Until we defeat Kaz.
So what is your specific history with Cass, if you don't mind me asking? Tell me everything, but
it's
I mean,
not necessarily Kaz, it's his weapon. The one who subjugated me and my people for near a millennia disappeared randomly one day without any notion of exactly what he went to do, where he went to go. And I found out he, through some divination bullshit, turned himself into a blade of pure evil.
I see.
And that's the one that Cass is wielding. I need desperately to bring closer to my people to destroy that blade. This is the only reason that I'm here right now. This is the only reason that I'm continuing on this game of finding these rod pieces.
Mm-hmm.
But if we continue that without even trying to find this entity, he's going to find a way to screw us over when we think we've had it all. I also am saying this because I've learned out before we went into the tomb that the last time we were in these quarters, the being I seeked was also in these quarters with us. And that terrifies me because I had not even the faintest of an idea that he was nearby. Which makes me paranoid. So I want to work together in battle and out of battle if you could just have my back.
I'll have your back.
And Karso will reach his hand out.
I'll shake it.
And then when you make contact with Karso's hand, he's going to cast 3 spells on you. Death Ward. The second one is Mind Blank. And the last one is Foresight.
Oh, I see.
And after he releases his hand, let's have each other's backs. And I'll head downstairs.
Yeesh!
So obviously these spells, all them Death Ward Mind Blank lasts for a full day. Death Ward and Foresight lasts for 8 hours. So wherever we go from here, it should last the entire encounter at least.
Mm-hmm. Karso, you notice something when you cast these spells on him. You kind of apply the spell to him, then you go, okay, we should have... Wait a second, that's weird. Because, obviously, as such a capable spellcaster is where you're at this point, you're like, very in tune with, like, when the spells you cast are dispelled, when they're going to go away. You have, like, very precise, like, time control over, like, knowing when they will shut down, right? Like, when when the effects will wear off. For some reason, you're like, wait, this Death Ward and this Foresight are going to last 16 hours.
That's double their time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. And the Mind Blank is going to last 48 hours. It's just something you notice as you cast them on him.
Okay.
Dag.
I know. Tricky spot.
I mean, if I already wasn't in a difficult spot, I would tell you that I would do my best to try to get you out of this situation.
But I don't want you to. This is my mess. I just want to let you know what I've done.
I can't express enough to you how much I desperately want to know about this entity.
Honestly, same here. But I didn't exactly have the time to learn more, and they haven't given me the chance. But I can assure you, it was not the same as him. It did not have that same feeling that he has. So you can hate me, you can...
No, I won't. I don't. If I made a
I haven't said anything. I haven't communicated anything.
If I made a habit of hating everybody who made a deal with an entity, oof, this party would be in a rough spot.
Real.
I would also be a massive hypocrite. Look, push comes to shove,
Okay.
we do the things we think we need to do, and as long as you don't regret it in the end, I'm not gonna judge you for it. It only wants to know that. That's
all it wants.
And you're confident that it didn't learn that information through my slip of the tongue.
When I communed with the Silver Flame on... Where were we just last?
Orth.
When I communed with the Silver Flame on Orth, it seemed that it had not learned, and that I had not broken any oaths yet. But when I give the name, I will have broken my oath, and they will know.
I'll be honest with you, I'm not even fully aware of the potential repercussions of that. Obviously outside of you breaking your oath, that would be... I mean, no offense, Dag, to me that feels like that would be almost as bad as you dying. To my understanding.
Maybe worse.
Yeah.
Maybe worse.
So obviously my recommendation would be, don't do that. But...
That's the plan right now, but if things start to get bad...
the additional worry, yes.
I'm just letting you know what's going on.
That.
Sorry I didn't tell you earlier.
No, the likelihood of... But there's a very strong likelihood that as the closer we get to having all of these rod pieces, the more likely all of the surrounding bullshit each of us have is going to converge on us. It makes it really tricky to try to navigate when we don't know what exactly some of the problems are or to what extent they are.
As you finish that statement, Aldiyn, a figure walks down the stairs and goes, "Oh, I wasn't aware anyone was arriving. Illustrial hadn't informed me. Please, don't mind me. I'm just going to the study. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I wish you the best of luck with your work."
Of course. Are any of the other two around, by chance? Do you know?
I believe Tasha is still in the Astral Sea. Illustrial, I think, is trying to find something to help you all, I believe.
I see.
She didn't want to tell me something about not being able to name this thing.
I see.
Anyway.
Sir, Lord, High Magistrate, Master Mordenkainen.
He kind of the titles are not necessary. I am but a mage, as some of your party are as well.
Very well. Could you point me to a book on entities of the Outer Planes?
Anything in specific, or? To be honest, you might find I would be able to inform you better than any of the books here.
That's the problem. I have no specifics.
Do you know what kind of question they asked you, or statement they said?
They wanted to know a name.
They wanted to know a name. Wanted to know a name. Well, anything?
The name of a god. To be more specific.
What is your gut feeling of worry about this thing, this entity? Does it feel safe? Does it feel risky?
It feels... Well, there's immediate consequences for me, and then there's later consequences probably for them, excluding Karso, down the line.
All right. They didn't show you any part of themselves. There was nothing identifiable, correct?
Darkness. That's it.
Darkness. I may have to look into this a little bit more. It doesn't sound like anything that I'm aware of.
Interesting.
Most things that would present themselves in that way would be a bit... They wouldn't be scared to show something. Most of them kind of force their subjects or their targets to kind of do what they want via presence. It sounded like this thing didn't want its presence known.
Well, I was also dead when it came before me, so that should also help.
Oh, interesting. It has the ability to restore life. Mind if I check something real quick?
Go ahead.
You see him walk up to you. You see him, like... He has his famous sword, Mordenkainen's sword, kind of with him. And you see him, like, tap the metal once. You see a small green light kind of fall into his palm. And he sets it on your hand. Kind of like instructs you to, like, open up your hand, and he sets it on it. He goes, "If that light turns black, you're not alive." You kind of watch it. He goes, "Well, it appears you're not undead.
Thank God.
By any means possible. So
thank the silver flame.
Anything that you would be worried about that would be associated with undeath in any way would not be able to do what was done to you." And you see him kind of dismiss the light, and he goes, "I hope that helps. I'll continue to look into it more, but..."
I appreciate any assistance.
Of course. And see him kind of... He just sits down, and he pulls out a scroll, and he just opens it. And you can kind of tell at, like, a glance, it's just the planes of Avernus, kind of just starting to label. It looks like he has places that are unlabeled, and it looks like he's basically getting to labeling them.
All right.
Could I quick interjection? How does mind blank work with the telepathic link Spatha has with the party?
You get the idea that any information that tries to leave his mind to go elsewhere is not able to.
But information can come in.
Information can come in, yes.
Interesting. You're free to your own thoughts, Spatha.
Yeah. Nothing about the spell says that it can't do what's in his mind.
Right.
It's just that it can't pull anything out.
We still know what Spatha's new curse is, right?
Well, we might have an inkling
Well,
now.
you don't even know that he has a new curse technically.
No, I still think it's the same one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
True.
I didn't reroll, but in character there would have been no change with him so far.
Okay.
Let's leave it that way, okay, guys? Right?
I hope so.
Right?
Anything else you all would like to do?
I would like to go
Right.
out. There's a craftsman here, right?
Yeah. A craftsman for what kind of things?
Probably metal, something more like.
So the Solar then.
Okay, yeah, I'll go there.
Okay.
I will also go with
You go
Karso
to find Raziel the Fallen Solar at the Celestial Armory. As you guys kind of sit out, somebody else doing anything.
I'm taking the day off.
You know what? I'll head with them too.
Okay, Trebum's going with
Let's see what's up.
Aldiyn.
I just want to I'm gonna give Dag 3,000 gold to grab
Okay.
two more superior potions for us.
All right, 2 more superior.
Because I believe they're priced for 15, right?
I think so, yeah.
So I can just add them to my unless we want to split them. I don't know if anyone else needs them. I'm pretty okay, but I want to get it a little bit just extra safety net.
Yeah, I have one
also
currently.
You can
Self.
Trebrum can take one then, of them, so you can add an additional one up. Because I'll be honest with you, I have 4 sitting in my inventory.
Oh.
But yeah.
Holy smokes.
So like I don't necessarily need that right now.
Oh my god. Oh wait, I could have done the magic action anyway last session. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. You were turned off.
Yeah.
So
I
Dag,
couldn't even.
Alright.
I couldn't use the spell scroll of greater restoration if I wanted to.
So
All right.
Dag, if you want to add the other one to your inventory, you could do that. If you want potions.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys head to Raziel at the Celestial Armory, and as the 3 of you, as you 3 arrive, he again greets you. Shop's empty this current time. He goes, "Welcome back. I see it was successful. You all look okay. How was your
Yep.
adventure?"
Pretty good. I actually have a job for you if you think you could do it.
Well, what is that?
Oh, yes. And I will take out a piece of paper and I will begin to write something down.
Okay.
And I will DM you because I will hand the piece of paper to him.
Sure. And for the 2 of you, anything? Kind of looks to Dag and Trebrum.
You wouldn't happen to have any headgear or gauntlets that wouldn't require attunement, would you?
I don't have any headgear or gauntlets that don't require attunement.
Okay.
Requires one.
Yeah, that would be what I'm looking
No,
for.
my new stuff is I have a Shield of the Cavalier, a Bracers of Defense, a Belt of Giant Strength Cloud, and a Defender.
Ooh. Wait.
He's just making
much-
it available.
How much is the belt?
The belt? The belt would
right.
run you 200,000 gold.
I'll take it.
And we have 30.
You're not there, and do you even have the money?
No, just kidding. I don't. Or, like one platinum is.
Oh yeah, we
1,000
need
gold, right?
340 platinum.
Yeah.
Uh,
yeah.
Karso, so you hand him that, and he kind of reads it, and he looks back at you, and he goes, "Do you want it to function the same, or just look the same?"
Look,
Oh, I could do that easily.
as close as you can get it.
Yeah, no problem. I'll get to work on that. It might take me.
That's fine.
All right.
One platinum is a gold, right?
One platinum is 100 gold.
Oh, okay.
They're scaled by hundreds. So one platinum is 100 gold, one gold is 100 silver, one silver is 100 copper. So for 200,000 gold, you would need 2,000 platinum.
Yeah, right.
That's how much the defender
what-
is?
That's how much the defender and the cloud giant strength belt is.
How much is just a defender?
They're both 200,000
I need that clown giant.
Oh.
each separately.
The cloud is the highest one, isn't it? I thought storm was the highest.
No, storm is
Storm's
the highest.
Storm's the highest.
Cloud is
It's
27.
29.
Storm is
29.
29. Yeah.
200,000 gold. Well, I have 30,000. How much would this wand of the War Mage +3 sell for?
Ooh, I don't deal in wands.
Oh, do
You
you
can talk to Kronos.
Okay.
Hey, can we get
How?
a quick rundown of all the shit we got from the temple and what they do?
Oh
So
yeah,
I
that's
didn't
right.
think
I
anything.
posted the crystal ball, and I have the manual bodily health.
Yep. Karso has the Robostars that we got.
and which I'm wearing.
Yep. Is there anything
Oh.
Can we
else?
take the scimitar?
We did get the scimitar.
Yeah, so you have sword of sharpness. I don't know who wants it specifically.
Oh, is that what it is?
It is a sword of sharpness, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
Like it?
wouldn't want it.
What was the ring?
I think I might know a guy who wants it.
The ring was
wasn't
just a ring.
Oh wait. What does the defender do?
The defender. It is a +3 magic weapon. First time
Uh-huh.
when you attack with the weapon on each of your turns, you can transfer some or all the weapons bonus to your armor class.
Oh.
That's what it does. So you can make it essentially add +3 to your armor class and just be a normal magic weapon. Or
Is that
it is also a weapon that changes form. So if you want it to be one kind of weapon, it can turn into that weapon and vice versa. So,
the bracers?
no, that's the defender.
Oh, okay.
Bracers of defense. Are you talking about?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, those are
What do
way
I-
cheaper, but they also require attunement.
What do I have attuned right now?
But they are bracers of defense are 4,000 gold.
So what's the
What do the bracers of defense do?
+2 bonus if you were wearing no armor and using no shield.
What?
Yeah, not for us.
Is it attunement?
Not for us.
It is attunement.
Yeah, no.
What was the ebony wand?
The wand of the war mage.
That is the one with the war mage. Okay.
Yep.
Which I have in my possession.
Yeah. So did anybody specifically want the sword of sharpness?
I know a guy who
I think-
wants it.
Yeah, I think Spatha.
Faith, you want it?
Well, maybe, but I just know a guy who's definitely gonna want it.
Okay.
All right.
And then we had the scrying part. I think for the sake of it, while they are out and about, Aldiyn is gonna attune to the crystal ball.
Okay.
Just for while he is in the sanctum.
Gotcha.
It
Yeah.
doesn't let me do that for some reason.
Good.
Like there is no attunement option on the item.
I don't get into it. Oh, it does say requires attunement. That's weird. Oh, and then it puts attunement not required. Okay. Fix it. There you go.
Okay, dokie.
Actual
And-
item we're off there.
And I want to double check something with you. So to get the true sight, you have to scry.
Yeah, this true sight works where you're scrying.
Okay. And you can... There's no limit to how much you're scrying. You can scry with it, technically. Like, you could scry multiple times in a day, right?
I believe so. Yeah, just while you're touching it, you can cast scrying. DC 17. You can do it as often as you like. Spatha, here is your long sword of sharpness.
I thought it was a scimitar.
Oh yeah, you're right. It was a scimitar.
Oh my god, I know someone who can put this to use. I'll make sure he gets it.
Did you
Okay.
say there was a person nearby that deals with magic things like the wand?
Yeah, Kronos.
Karnos?
Yeah.
I want to go over to him.
Wait, Trebrum,
Yeah, what's up?
how badly do you want one of those items?
I mean, like if we could get the belt or I believe it was
I
the
think
defender.
The belt
Yeah.
would be really good, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean that would be insane. But like I
Because
have
I think we could do it if I trade my luck blade.
Do you use it?
ooh.
I'm
I
not
was
attuned to
gonna
it,
go
and
sell the Wand of the War Mage, since I'm not gonna use that, to Kronos, and then I can spare at least 20,000 gold to put down.
Yeah, I can also sell a cloak of
roll
displacement.
one attack, roll ability check, or
Yeah.
saving throw you dislike. You
I'll the-
dislike.
Well, why not? Wand of the War Mage. I'm gonna see how much I can sell this for.
Yeah. Hey, Payneless.
Yeah.
If I unattune from the soul steel plate, do I lose the armor class bonus?
Is that something you want to even consider doing? I'll ask you first. If you're attuned to it, no. So it is plate armor without, but
Okay.
the extra bonus it adds to. No, your AC would just be 19.
Oh, wait, is my AC with that 20 then?
No, your AC is 19 because you're
Okay.
wearing it.
Right.
If
but
you're
if
attuned to it, that's just what lets you like do the other stuff. While wearing this armor, you gain a +1
Okay.
bonus to AC, which is why it's AC 19 instead of 18, because it's just plate, but it's +1 plate.
Okay.
But that just says while you're wearing this armor.
Okay. Yeah, I could sell this cloak of displacement too. That would help.
Painless, curious question.
Yeah.
Would scrying on this room work, or do I know it won't?
You know it won't work.
Fuck. I can't scry on anything on this plane.
Now you get the idea that you can scry on sigil. You cannot scry in the sanctum.
So it's just
You
the
would be
sanctum.
you would be going like, okay, can this item overpower Illustrial?
Mm-hmm.
And you would go, probably not. You can scry in sigil though, for sure.
Okay. Fuck.
I should say that is only 100% effective while you're also within sigil. If you're on a different plane and you try to scry to sigil,
Yeah, there's a chance it fails.
there who knows what happens.
Yeah.
Like, because sigil has its own wards and also just how scrying works.
Are there any windows to the sanctum?
Yeah.
Aldiyn wants to spend a bit of time kind of observing the outside of the sanctum.
Okay.
And he wants to see if there are any locations that would get him the true sight into like this area that we like, this lobby area.
Gotcha. Yeah, give me an investigation check. $23. So you know that you could probably cover, and I'll like draw, I'll like make templates here real quick just to kind of like show you. So the windows, the left side obviously doesn't have any because it's a study. So there's like there's no windows over here because the bookshelves would cover them anyway. You know, from this side, a window, that's not the kind of shape I want. Give me, where's templates? There we go. A window from this side, you could see to about here. And this window would cover to about here. A little less than that, but you get the point. Basically covers like that whole side, and the entrances to the staircase isn't up. And then you know that like each of the rooms up top have a window as well, except for Tasha's.
Okay.
So you would be able to, basically you could scry and be able to see up to like the right side on the base floor, and then also into everyone else's room but Tasha's.
Okay. Interesting. But
You could probably surmise that that's probably because of Tasha's personality.
yeah. It's just
Over anything.
it's just interesting that the other two don't have that.
Yeah. They like their natural light. Illustrial definitely, so.
If at any point while they're out, Mordenkainen heads up to like his room where he would be visible from one of those windows, let me know.
Okay. Gotcha.
It's just like in a matter of the time that we're here.
Yeah. So, Dag and Trebrum, are you also doing anything at Raziel's place?
Who had the torch?
That was also
Raziel?
Raziel. Yeah.
Oh, it's also Raziel. How much was the torch?
The
Also, what did it do again? I cast
torch
a
of the
fireball.
righteous flame.
Yeah.
Yeah. So once it's lit, it continues to burn until it's extinguished. While it's on your person, you have resistance to fire damage. 7 charges, 1d6 plus 1. You regain at dawn. Holding the torch, you can use an action to use up to 2 of the following properties. Each property expends 1 charge. You can light it with a magic flame, so it doesn't go out to like water or anything. You can make it explode 20 feet, DC 16 dex save, take 10 d6 fire damage. If the flame was invisible, the save is made with disadvantage. You can turn the flame invisible. And then, yeah, the other one is you can turn the flame invisible for up to 10 minutes. And while you're holding the torch, you gain blind sight within 20 feet of the flame.
Oh.
You can also send it out to a point where you can see within 60 feet of you, and it stays there for 10 minutes.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, that is. Price I have listed here, I feel like isn't right.
Well, it's not including the taxes here in the sigil.
That's yeah. Space taxes.
Price for that is 30,975.
Okay.
Yeah, oath of the coin.
What does
crazy here.
what does Shield of the Cavalier do?
Ho ho. Ho ho. What does the Shield of the Cavalier do?
Shield of the Cavalier is shield that is +2 shield. While you are, the shield has the following additional properties that you can use while you hold it. Take the attack action, you can make one of the attack rolls using the shield against a target within 5 feet of yourself. Apply your proficiency bonus and strength modifier to the attack roll. On a hit, the shield deals force damage equal to 2d6 plus 2 plus your strength mod. If the target is a creature, you can push it up to 10 feet directly away from yourself. If the creature is your size or smaller, you can also knock it down, giving it the prone condition. Also, Protective Field is a reaction whenever you or an ally you can see within 5 feet of you is targeted by an attack or makes a saving throw against an area of effect. You can use the shield to create an immovable 5-foot or an immobile 5-foot emanation originating from you. When the emanation appears, any creature or objects not fully contained within are pushed to the nearest unoccupied spaces outside of it. The attacker area of effect that triggered the reaction has no effect on creatures and objects inside the emanation, which lasts as long as you maintain concentration up to a minute. Nothing can pass into or out of it. A creature or object inside it can't be damaged by attacks or effects originating from outside, nor can a creature inside the emanation damage anything outside of it. Once this property is used, it can't be used again until next dawn.
And you said just hold it? It doesn't need attunement?
It does require
No, it
attunement,
does
yeah.
require
Oh,
attunement.
okay.
Yeah, it's a very rare item.
I was gonna say that's crazy.
It is still.
Yeah.
I do want you to understand.
Yeah, no, that's a crazy shield.
That's a +4 to your AC with that shield because it's the 2 for
Yeah,
being a shield and then a 2 for.
But my shield right now also gives me +4.
Okay.
And the bonus to initiative. But that does a lot of stuff.
It's an odd item. Is the emanation stuff's a little weird. But
Yeah, emanation is just a 5-foot radius around you, basically. It's like an aura.
Oh. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna pass on that right now.
Alright.
Might come back later.
I mean,
going to sell stuff.
it was something I knew I just got in, so it might still be here when you're here. Somebody might have bought it next time.
Alright.
So you guys all done?
Would
Jordan, you got it?
who would be like in the market for selling cloak?
Kronos.
Okay, I'm gonna head
If
over to
it
his
is a
shop.
magic item that is not based around metal, he is
Okay.
interested.
Okay. Have we already looked through his store yet? I don't think we did.
You did
Kronos?
last time.
Yeah.
That's where you got
We
the
did
dragon
okay.
seeds.
Is
you
there
remember.
anything new?
In Kronos' shop?
Yeah.
Well, I'll go over to Karso because Karso would have got there first. 'Cause he left
Oh yeah.
earlier ago. But yeah, you guys would come in later. But so Karso, you arrive at Kronos' place, and you walk in and you see, probably mid-teens Toil standing behind the counter. He goes, "Oh hey, I remember you."
This is Kronos, right?
Yep.
Hey, Kronos. Just finished our adventure. Coming back to kind of divvy up our spoils. There's a belt Raziel has that we really like, but we don't have the money for it.
Can sell some stuff, huh?
I'm come to sell some stuff, yeah, and I pull out the wand of the War Mage +3, and I
Well,
sell it
I'll
to
ask
the
you.
table.
I'll ask you one thing first. You do not care who I sell this to, correct?
Okay.
Okay.
Just the highest bidder, please.
One of the War Mage +3, you said?
Yep.
I'll give you.
We're gonna
What a
sell it to
question is that, by the
Spelljammer
way?
Hitler. This is-
Literally.
I'll give you 40,000.
Make it 50,000. We have a deal.
You think you can be persuasive, huh?
It is one of my charms.
I'll think about it. Give me a second. Gonna give me a persuasion roll.
All right.
Checking his app for the going rate.
Persuasion. Oh, it's loading. Oh, here we go.
Ooh.
What did I roll?
So you kind of say that to him, and he takes a second to think about it. And he goes, "Oop, I think I see here. Last one, just got bought for 55. Sorry, profit margins. Best I can do is 42.
Hack him.
What if I sweeten the pot a little bit here?
Explain how so. At this point, you see him get a little older. He's now probably mid-30s adult.
And I will place down a what do I want to get rid of here? Who gave us the dragon seed? I forget.
Him.
That was him.
He did.
Fuck! I did buy that from him, didn't I?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Your useful item.
I'll place down a cloak of protection and a headband of intellect.
Hmm.
We say these three together for 65.
You think those two things together make up for 23,000 gold?
To the highest bidder, I'm sure.
I would know the highest bidder, I assure you.
What do you think's a fair price?
56.
Walk.
I actually don't hate that.
I have somebody who would particularly like that headband of intellect, and it would save me a trip. Because I know where one is, but I'd rather not have to go get it.
I just don't. I mean, the number 58's calling me right now.
I can do 58.
Deal.
Okay. You can get rid of those 3 items, and 58,000 gold you can add.
Okay. Delete.
As he takes them, you see him take the... Because there's a headband of intellect and the cloak of displacement.
Cloak of protection.
Cloak of protection. You see him take those 2 things, and you see each hand, and he molds them into a mass, and he puts them in his bag.
Sweet.
Anything else? Interested in buying or just selling today?
Just selling for now. I might be back though.
All right.
And I'm assuming the other group.
Yeah, the other group would have just probably walked in now. Oh, 2 more. Oh, you're with him though, right? If I remember correctly.
Yes.
Yep, same group.
You two interested in buying anything, or are you also selling?
Actually, Karso, do you want these spell scrolls? I have a cone of cold, I've got a lightning bolt, and I've got a fireball, and I've got a circle of magic circle.
I'll take all of them except the fireball.
Okay.
I'll move them over. Don't worry.
Yes.
Okay. Boop. Boop. You want to hand him the greater restoration and protection from poison as well, or are you keeping those?
I'm keeping those.
Okay, got it.
All right, so I'll tell you guys that I have a little over 100,000 gold right now for Spatha's belt.
Wow.
Ooh, we got a big spinner.
Spenda. I would go up to Soul and ask him if there's
Soul?
anything.
No,
Oh,
it's Kronos.
Kronos?
Oh, Kronos. Sorry, I gotta mix up.
No, you're
It's okay.
good. You're good.
Mr. Kronos. And I asked him if there was anything new since last time we were here.
Nope, haven't gotten anything new. Been selling a lot. That's why I'm
well,
buying. If you remember last time, I wasn't interested in paying money for things, but
Okay, well, I would like to add to that buy pile for you then,
of course.
if you might be interested. I have a cloak of displacement, and I'm gonna take it out and show it off.
All right.
Pretty good condition, and a fate dealer's deck, a +1 fate dealer's deck.
All right. I could do 10K for the both of them.
I think 11,000 would be a bit more fair.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check, Trebrum.
All right. Shoot. Ooh, he's not good at these. Oh shoot.
I don't know why you practice.
He looks at you and goes, "You know, I've spent a lot of time in this business. I know prices."
Of course. I mean, you're the one buying. All right, I'll take it for 10K.
Appreciate it. Go ahead and add
Oh,
10k to your inventory. Yep, and you can remove both of those.
Alright. Sweet.
Anything else? You there, Paladin man. You got anything to sell?
Do you want to scroll a fireball?
No.
Okay.
And then I'll let you guys both know that I have 21,169 gold to add to the pile.
Very good.
Wait, how much do you have, Trebrum?
A little over 21,000.
Okay, and dude, where's Spatha?
Oh, I'm showing at the crib because I'm taking the day off because I deserve it. They died.
Dag, how much money do you have? Or slash,
Um,
do you have a way to get that belt?
I have 1,600 platinum and 34, or 1,600 gold, 34 platinum, and then I'm willing to sell the luck blade, which sells for 37,500.
Let's quickly run over to Spatha and see how much money he has. Because I think even with all that, we're still low, unless we could strike a deal with the guy.
Oh, you're about to try and strike a deal with Spatha too.
I can
We're
only offer 90.
Never gonna make it to crit.
So I'll walk into
Are
the.
you guys wait? Do you guys talk about this in Kronos' shop?
What are we talking about?
The how much gold you need for the what you're trying to get.
Yeah.
Here we go. Looking to buy a belt from Raziel?
Yeah.
That's right.
How much are you missing?
Well, it's 200,000 gold.
It's 80,000, right? About.
So I have 100,000, but I need to spare 10 for a job he's doing for me. So I have 90,000. Trebrum has 20,000. So we're down 90k right now.
Ooh.
I have effectively 70k with me, so.
So you need 40k minimum at least.
Why, you want to give us a loan?
You gotta bring me something back nice from the next place you're going to. Where are you going to next?
We're going to Kryn.
Grin.
Gotcha. Yeah, bring me Lord Sauce Blade. I'll spot you 40k right now.
Lord Sauce played for 40k? No,
Yep.
I know a lot about Lord Sauce. That's way more than 40k.
Okay, but you're not even confirmed to. You don't even know how you would be able to get it.
Well, that's where we're going next.
Sure, but if you kill him, he just reforms. He reforms with all his equipment.
Oh, and you know how to
I
get
would
his blade.
provide you the tools to which to isolate the sword from him.
Give us 60 for it and it's deal.
Absolutely not.
What's
You're
the one
price
that's
point?
risking our
You're
We
in
don't
no
even know the
position to
price point
bargain.
on his blade.
You're right. I have to appraise it, but you're in no position to bargain.
Oh, I argue that you should at least reappraise it once we get it. How's that?
I can agree to those terms.
Shake his hand.
Okay.
40 now.
You see him
and it-
spin his finger, and 40,000 gold appears in your bag.
Oh.
Let's go.
Have fun now.
This guy
Oh,
might.
well,
might
but
need
how
to
do we
get
how do we
too.
do it? How do we get it the blade?
Yeah, yeah. What?
You'll just have to pick it up.
Wait, what? Oh, like pick up the blade and then like something will help
Yeah,
us?
when you kill him, just pick him up. Just pick it up. It'll work for you.
Pick up the sword, you mean?
Insight
yeah.
check.
Pick it
Fuck
up.
this guy. Insight check.
Don't put it in a bag. Don't drop it. Anything. Hold it in your hand the whole way back. It can't leave your hands. You three specifically can't leave your hands.
All right.
All
You're
right.
insight checking him.
Yeah. I did poorly.
Dag. You kind of try to read into him. The longer you stare at his face, the more you see his face disappear. Until
Can't
it
read this
becomes
guy.
unreadable. You're not even looking at a face anymore. There's nothing.
This guy isn't real. we're being
What?
Oh, yeah,
we're
it's
being
good.
played as charlatan.
Just you three, one of you three, pick up the blade. The instant he goes down, and
Yep.
hold it in your hand all the way back.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll get it
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
And if
Promise.
you mess up any single step of that, you owe me 40,000 gold as soon as you get back here.
Okay, but when we get back, you have to reappraise it. If it's worth more than 40,000, you have to
Yeah,
give me
I
more
agree to
money.
that. Yes, I'm aware.
All right, fine, deal.
All right.
And we're out of here.
Okay.
And
Let's
we're
get
gonna.
it.
I just want to really quickly run over to Spatha. How much money do you have?
40,000.
Okay, if I give you 130,000 gold right now, and you figure out
I
a
just lied to
way.
you.
What?
I just lied to you.
Can you tell me the truth?
He does that a lot.
How
You
much
want me to tell you
money?
the truth?
How much money do you have, Spatha?
Well, I have 5,187 platinum, so what is
What?
that?
5,000 platinum?
You have
I don't
what?
know, but I don't know how I have that, but it says what it says in my inventory.
Is
Maybe
in
I
your
put
backpack?
extra-
Where is this at?
It's in my
That's
backpack.
500,000
That's
gold.
That's
crazy.
silver. That's silver, dog.
That's silver. Well, well, dang, now I have that much in platinum too.
Bro.
Well,
I was like, oh, he
Look,
could just
look.
go do this himself.
500k gold.
Okay, now I have 6,000 gold.
That's it?
Yeah.
Brokey, bro.
Well, I also
put
have
it into the
an item
winery
that's- I have
fund.
I have a sword of sharpness that I'm pretty sure we could sell for about 40,000.
All right, come with us.
I
Or
don't.
give it to
what?
me.
No.
Wait,
It's
but
my
there's
day
a-
off, and
there's a
I need
special
and I need a
surprise.
proper. I need it. No. I need a proper
Alright.
explanation.
We're getting you a gift that you're really gonna like. Give me the damn sword.
Yeah, it's for you because you've been
You know,
dying
the
so
last
much. We're
time I
gonna
got
help
it,
you.
Whatever, fine. I hand them my sword of sharpness, and I also hand them a stick of dynamite.
What?
Not to sell, but if in case something goes bad.
All right,
Oh,
fine.
of course.
I'll take this. I'll take this. I will take the dynamite.
If you need to rob a bank, I'm down to heist. Like, I know I'm like.
Oh,
a
on
big
your
guy.
You
day
just said it
off?
was your day off.
On your fucking day off.
No, well, of course we
Shove
wouldn't
it,
do it on
and
my
we
day off.
leave.
It
We
would- it
leave.
would
We
require-
walk out. We just walk out.
We're doing a heist. Whatever.
Okay. So you guys head out.
Well,
after
quick to
grabbing this.
Aldiyn. Quick to Aldiyn. Aldiyn, do you have anything that you don't want that we could sell? We're getting something really good for Spatha. And we need money.
I'm assuming I'm giving my other belt to Trebrum or something. If that
Or
belt's
Dag.
worth
Assuming you would give it
anything.
to Dag.
one of the
Or
two.
Dag.
Dag.
Okay.
Dag.
I'm just making sure because that thing's also worth a lot of gold.
I mean, I have a cape of enlargement.
You gonna use it?
I'm chilling.
No. I mean,
Where's
that's
Aldiyn
anyone-
at? Where's
that's
Aldiyn at
anyone-
reference to me, by the way? I'm in the living room.
I'm not far from you.
Oh. Still down for the heist.
You zip it.
I mean, if anyone else wanted it, they could absolutely take it. Yeah, I think that's
Who
the
would
only.
Spatha think about robbing here?
There's a lot of good candidates.
You gonna rob the Solar? Or are you gonna rob the wizard, the turtle
Four,
wizard that ages backwards constantly?
5 level 17 characters. We can take the turtle. If he
Oh,
falls over,
please.
he has to use all of his movement to get up.
Please try.
I mean,
Please
the only
try.
the only other thing. I mean, I would have checked with Spatha earlier. Would he have wanted to be reading the manual of bodily health?
He should.
Yeah, I guess.
You have to sink 48 hours into it over 6 days. Do you think?
Oh, I can do that. I can sync the first 24 today. Non-stop reading.
Okay, I will.
A lot longer.
It seems because you rested.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Does foresight make him read
I can do
any
that in real life.
faster?
Spatha can do it in game. He's also very smart.
He's foresight and mind blanks, bro. He's clear as fuck to read.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's 6 hours other than his
Yeah.
Holy
rest.
shit.
Nothing else stops him from reading. That's what I'm giving him.
Yeah, I'll get.
This
Yeah, you all can-
conversation is not stopping him from reading them. That's what's happening right now.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm so smart. I read and and talk.
Yeah, I'll give him.
Okay, yeah, you give him the manual.
I give
bodily
him the manual. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really think I have anything else that's valuable. If I'm being honest with you.
Spatha with
Do
his
you
death
have
note.
any money to spare?
I mean, besides the cape of enlargement, of course. I mean, I do, but I feel like it's wise for us to hold on to our money to some degree, right?
Well, we're gonna go make more money. We just need there's a belt of cloud giant strength that's better than Spatha's current belt. If we go by that, we can give it to Spatha. He can give that belt to either Dag or Trebrum. It would up our front line quite a bit, I feel like.
I mean, I would say
It's a pretty solid investment.
again, I don't particularly have a need for the cape of enlargement. If no one's using it, you're free to go sell it.
I'll go see how much that sells for you. I'll go talk to Kronos probably. It's fucking Kronos again.
Yeah, it's gonna.
It's
be.
Kronos time.
The only thing I could
All
say
right.
is I could probably maybe spare 4,000 gold. I don't have a lot.
I think
Still
this
have
is.
my Scarlet
I
Cape.
think just the cape's okay. I'll come back. I'll come back.
Okay.
We'll take the cape over to Kronos.
Yeah. You walk back in and he goes, "Sword."
Not yet. We got just. I just want some insurance
Oh
money.
my god.
I see
You
some
got me
insurance.
excited.
Insurance money. How much does the cape go for?
I can tell you were coming. Oh, the cape, I already looked it up. I'll buy it for what, 32?
1,000?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
sounds
yes.
good. Yeah,
Okay.
so you can remove it from your inventory, Aldiyn.
Oh look, you
Holy
barely
You did-
you barely needed to even crack this deal.
You need him. You see him take the cape, throw it on. He stops changing age.
This is good for him.
What a freak. All right, I'm leaving. And we go to Rizel.
I feel about this guy, by the way. I think I don't like him.
You don't like him? That's crazy.
That's a good opinion to have, I think.
Okay, yeah, you go to Raziel. He goes, "Oh, welcome back."
Raziel, I have an offer for you.
Dormammu,
Alright.
I've come to bargain.
I will give you this sword of sharpness
All right.
and
Doing the luck blade.
Yes.
no, you don't need
No.
it. You sure?
I mean,
I can afford it. I think.
if we don't need to sell it, we can hang on to it. But if we need to sell it, I'm fine with selling it.
Let's say this sword of sharpness, very nice, from the tomb of Hierarch. Okay, very shiny.
I don't know who that is.
But look at it.
I mean, yeah, it's well crafted.
And I
Hasn't been
will
used very much.
say 150,000. My math might be wrong, but let's just say I said that for the Cloud Giant belt. Please. Let's go.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
You want to pay that money, and yeah, you can remove the sort of sharpness from your inventory, Spatha.
I'm just smiling behind Karso.
Damn me up. Damn me up.
Hey, we ballin'!
And yeah, I will give. Should I just give it straight to Spatha, or
Give it straight to Spatha.
okay,
Take
Spatha?
my fire
I
back
wanna
my
see what it
belt.
looks like.
There you
like-
go, sir.
Can you like put on the
Go
belt
in. Yeah,
while
I
you're
did.
still reading?
Yeah, that's how good I am. I put it on with my feet.
Whoa.
Oh shit! 27 strength, baby.
What's that, +7?
Yeah.
Now somebody else gets to be.
No, it's +8. It's +8.
27's +8?
Somebody
Yeah.
else gets to have the fire one now.
Yeah. So who wants the fire one?
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Jack can have it.
Take it.
What are you not? a
That's going
teenager?
from 20 to 25. It's a big jump.
I'm reading
That's a big
this.
job. Dude, let's go.
I guess I can unattune to the cloak of protection then.
Damn it!
Yeah,
Josh, did you
definitely.
delete the belt of fire giant strength from your inventory?
Maybe, but I can put it back
Now I
in.
gotta go fetch it.
I have to go get it from the recycling bin.
I have to go
One
get it from
fetch.
the compendium now. Don't worry, I got it.
Okay,
I was just gonna grab it from your inventory real quick, but
that's fair.
there you go,
And
Dag. A beautiful belt for yourself.
after that, I'm done. I would probably spend the rest of the time just in a trance. I'd probably take a long rest.
Okay. How long are you guys waiting? Before you head
Until
out?
everyone go.
So wait. The
Oh.
manual.
I would like to finish my book, gang.
Yeah, I would assume you
Jake.
can wait on
Yeah.
that.
I've made a discovery.
Yes.
The scaled ornament is not giving me a +1 bonus to AC.
Yeah, it seems like I didn't. I'm not surprised to hear that. That
Ah, I
seems to always
see.
have been an issue with it. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
You're an issue.
Thanks. Love you too.
Love you.
Ralph Nation, how we feeling?
Oh my god, how we feeling? Ralph Nays. Ralph fucking Nays.
Ralph goes crazy here. Ralph turns into a T-Rex and lands on
I
someone.
think if I do.
Ralph solves this.
Ralph turns into a bear.
A T-Rex bear.
Holy fuck.
A bear
finding it.
Rex.
Oh.
A T-bear.
Rex.
T-bear. Trans bear.
Scientists don't want you to discover this species.
Huh?
Oh. Yep, I'm good then. Can I take another long rest? I mean, how long are we waiting? We waiting for 48 hours? Spade is gonna read for 48 hours
guess.
straight?
He's gonna have to re-up all his spells.
I'm gonna keep casting Greater Restoration on it anytime he looks exhausted.
Why is it not applying?
I could manually add 1 AC.
Well, I'm trying to figure out if I can get it to
Do what
do
it's
it
supposed
automatically
to do.
because it says it's adding it, but then it's not adding it.
That's big.
The cretin.
I know, right? It's really silly.
Kind of a goofy little guy.
Armor, AC. Oh, maybe I should do bonus. Ah, bonus. That's why. Okay, there you go.
Bonus.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'll help Spatha
there it
read
is.
that
Do-
by buffing him and casting Greater Restoration whenever he looks tired.
Okay.
Read, boy, read.
So I'll say
Guys, I just learned something from this book.
I'll say over the next. Let's see. You did 16 hours the first day.
We
I'll
would
say
need
it
to do
takes
2
you
more
another
days.
16 hours. Is it 48 hours? Okay.
Yeah.
16.
We'd have to do 2 more days.
I'll say you get it done in exactly 24 hours more. So 40 hours you finally get it finished. Because of the help that he's getting.
Hey, you
Oh,
know how to
better.
do it.
A whole another day passes entirely. We come back around.
So
Morning Kanan is left.
So before that, at any point, did he leave his study and go to his room?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I was just gonna get to that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not casting the
Just
scribe
sat there.
on Mordenkainen. That's important.
Yeah, you're
obviously.
casting
I
it-
can't do it outside so that
Some location outside that you focused on that's next to his room.
so that I would have the true sight to see him.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, what you see from the scrying is he is at his desk looking at papers and documents, scrolls,
bored?
etc.
And there's nothing unusual about him that like the true sight reveals.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh shit.
Something's unusual.
It's getting weird.
You said what check did you say?
Investigation.
Okay. That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure.
15. Nothing unusual.
Okay. Before he leaves then.
Yeah.
Because I imagine I would have the chance. I want to, since it seems like he might be the only one who's going to be here at any point over the course of our
Your time
downtime.
here
Yeah.
in this day? Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like it.
I want to ask him. I want to see if he has any general knowledge to share with us about Kryn.
Yeah, he would. He would share with you. Kryn. Dragons. Lots of dragons. A lot of the chromatic dragons have sworn allegiance to these expansionist armies.
Losers.
They all serve Queen Takasis. Probably won't interact with her, to be honest. There are occasional unusual dragons, non-chromatic ones, non-metallic ones. Typically, they'll have some sort of hidden agendas that they're pursuing. I would steer clear of those if you can. There was an event happened long ago in Kryn, kind of swept across the entire world. It's called the Cataclysm. Many nations were destroyed. Monsters went rampant. It set Kryn into dark ages for decades. Recently, it's become a lot more war-torn with the new kingdoms coming out of the Dark Age, kind of being very expansionist, fighting over territory, people, pretty much anything they can fight over. Some ones that you would want to be aware of. There's an elf mage named Fielthas, Lord Soth, the Death Knight. Those are kind of the two most prominent names.
Do you have any recommendations? I mean, we're there to get the rod part.
I mean, as far as I've looked into and what Illustrial said, it should be in a tree. Great pylon tree there. Really big, large tree. You won't miss it. You'll probably end up right next to it. So,
Are there
you know,
things we
go
should
in.
avoid
If there's
doing?
something in there that stops you from getting it, figure out the best course of action. Anything you should avoid doing,
Outside
like
of
while
messing
on
with-
Kryn.
Yeah, outside of messing with the unorthodox dragons.
I mean, if you cannot come to odds with Fielthas or Lord Soth, that would be ideal. That's just going to make your mission harder.
We would never.
Other than that, I can't imagine too much. Oh, I do have friends. If you come across the wardens, the oh shoot, what is their name? Blue. I think they're Blue Wardens. Yeah, Blue Fire Wardens. That's the name. If you come across them, I've worked with them in the past. They're good people.
I see.
Be aware, they all suffer from lycanthropy. It is entirely under their control.
I see.
Anything else I can help you with?
I'm trying to remember.
Do you remember?
All of the time.
Remember.
I'm checking something.
Remember.
Do you remember?
21st September.
Did I speak with Mordenkainen about? Was Mordenkainen who I learned that the black star symbol was tied to Tiamat, or did I learn that through someone else?
Asha.
It was from Tasha.
Yeah.
I have a personal matter that I feel like might intersect with your research.
Something in hell.
I would imagine thus. Tasha was the one who gave me the lead on it, and I haven't had any run-ins yet that I know of. It seems like my family has some kind of tie or close connection to Tiamat. To the point that it seems like there are people keeping a very close eye on me in relation to her, and I'm not particularly sure why.
You see his eyes gloss over for a second? No, you should be good.
Okay.
I can't see anything related to Tiamat currently observing you in any way.
When I was younger, okay, that's an understatement. Until like roughly about a year and a half ago,
All right.
when I died, and my form changed. I was a tiefling with a birthmark, and I'll draw the birthmark for him.
Yeah.
Does that change anything given your knowledge?
Not particularly,
Okay.
to be honest. I mean, that's a mark that's been seen, yes. As far as actions taken against those with it or by them, etc., it's pretty hit or miss. It doesn't seem that that mark necessarily sets into place any certain future for you.
Well, as far as I know, it would be mostly moot by now, but
That's fair. You could probably handle yourself in most circumstances anyway.
I just figured I'd check with the I mean, as far as I know, the utmost authority on the Hells, so.
I appreciate the compliment. Yeah, I do my best. Luckily,
Is
I have
there,
it pretty easy right now. I've been traversing through the fourth, so it's just cold.
I was gonna say, is there a particular reason why you're still so focused on it right now?
Yes, there's a lot of turmoil happening between the higher ranks.
Do you think any of that's gonna intersect with what we're dealing with?
I'm hard to say.
Hmm.
You may end up going there, you may not. I'm not sure.
Well, I mean, if I'm
A lot of
correct,
Hmm?
if I'm correct, this will be the last rod piece, correct?
I'm not sure. I haven't been keeping track of how many you have and etc.
Well, you have 2, correct?
Me? No, I don't have any. I haven't been looking for them. Who told you that I had some?
Wait, what? Oh,
I've just been exploring the hells and documenting. Like I said, the reason
wait,
why.
the hells?
Hold on.
Yes, that's
No,
what I've been doing.
we knew that. Hold on.
I thought Toasty was in the astral plane. Or was that
No,
Tasha?
Tasha's in the
That's
astral
Tasha. Tasha went to go get one in the astral plane because she decided that you guys probably didn't want to have to deal with that. And she didn't
Astral
trust you to do
dreadnoughts.
it.
I have one.
When
Dag
we-
has one.
When we spoke
I have
with
2 now.
when we spoke with hold on, don't share that information out loud. When we spoke with Tasha when we arrived, we were under the impression that you had 2 pieces of the rod.
Did Tasha tell you that?
Yeah.
Do I remember exactly? Because I just know when we got the breakdown, we were told he had 2. Because was he here when we came to Sigil the first time?
No.
No.
It was just Celestial and Tasha the first time. This is the first time you've talked to Mordenkainen.
Right.
You just know that he was part of the original casting
Yes.
of the spell that summoned you all. That's it. That's all you know. That's the only time he's been tied to this. This is the first time you've interacted with him since. As far as the breakdown, that is what you had heard from Tasha. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Tasha had told us that you had 2 of the rod pieces.
No, I don't have any. I've been busy. Asmodeus, his avatar, was slain on the mortal plane not too long ago. Things have been in turmoil down there.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
When do you have a personal breakdown that you remember of when you've made physical face-to-face contact with Tasha and Illustrial over the past year?
I haven't talked to them since we cast the wish spell.
Okay.
Oh Jesus.
That's it. Other than that, I haven't really talked to them ever.
Before you casted the wish spell, were you active? Were you active in Neverwinter?
No.
You never left the Hells to go to Neverwinter.
No.
Fuck.
Oh.
I want to kind of
Did you encounter me or hear about me being in Neverwinter?
Yes.
From who?
A lot of people.
Oh.
This is odd.
Anyone that you trust?
I mean, Tasha and Illustrial.
Well, don't tell her I said this, but Illustrial's been known to be deceived before. I'm surprised about Tasha. Her fade background should have clued her in about things, unless...
She would have reason to go along with it?
No.
I have a theory.
I have a theory. You share first. Unless you want me to. I can share first. I don't mind.
You feel
Yeah, you go first.
There's an item that exists in the world. It allows an individual to know, act, think, behave, and also appear exactly like another individual. I believe that it might be at play here.
Wait,
what would
Oh,
are there limitations to it?
Unfortunately, no.
wait, what can it do?
It is called the Crown of Lies. The wearer has the ability to perfectly transform into any seen creature they have seen before. Any lies spoken while in the new form would appear as truth to both mundane and magical senses.
Is there any way to see through it?
You would have to take an absolutely random guess to knock it off their head. It would be completely invisible while they're disguised.
so you're saying someone may have impersonated you?
May have impersonated all three of us.
Hmm.
And the problem is, I think I know who.
Who do you suspect?
I think it's Karso.
Oh, okay,
You think-
wait.
You think he's using this to try to get back at Vecna again?
If that is what would be his objective, I
can see it.
I think he first used to get a hold of the sword.
Probably. That
Because
would make sense.
what we were under the impression that all three of you were present in Neverwinter during a lockdown when it was believed the sword went missing.
Never been there. Nope, not in a long time.
And that was what I was worried about. And I shared that worry with Tasha and Lustro when we arrived here. Since
Yes,
you weren't
but
present.
I will say, if as you say, Kos was disguised as me talking to Illustrial and Tasha, they would have absolutely no way to see through it. They would believe that they are genuinely talking to me and anything I have told them is true.
Okay,
So
wait.
if that version of me told them that I had 2 pieces of the rod,
It
then
might
I
not-
had 2 pieces of the rod to them.
It might not even be true that he has them.
He might not. It could be a complete lie entirely.
Can we just?
I'll say this. Right now, I can't confirm with the other ones, and I'm not going to talk to them about this because of the risk that, he finds out that we possibly know. What I'll say is, right now, if you want to assure that it is me, I will only ever talk about my research in the Hells. If you ask me a question outside of it, I will say that I have not looked into it in a while. I do not feel comfortable speaking on the matter. I sense that this figure Kos, he probably won't have the ego, and he will keep up the distraction by making me sound smarter than I am.
That is so smart, though, if you think about it. It's like, everyone just touch their temples and remove a crown in case anyone's faking it.
We're all
Everyone-
robots.
Everyone touch their temples and slide it straight up.
Can I ask?
The
Which one of
problem
us is made out of
I
cake?
can't-
The
Can-
problem
I
is
can't do
that
that.
if you ask somebody that is wearing the crown to remove their crown, they could just make it look like they're doing it, and it would seem truthful to you.
I have a skull head.
I touch Aldiyn's head
Can I
and
ask?
I lift.
Can I ask another question?
Of course.
Would it be in character for Illustrial to leave her wife here to greet us when she was not present?
Yes.
Okay.
Illustrial's wife has been here numerous times. She's familiar with it. She typically, she won't tell her this, but she typically leaves her here if Illustrial feels like she herself is putting herself in dangerous manners, and she doesn't want to expose her wife to the threat. This is, by all accounts, both what me, Tasha, and Illustrial believe is the safest place in the entire multiverse in terms of from him.
Which, how bad? I mean, it's bad, but how much worse is it even to know the fact that Karso could have stepped foot in here?
I mean, if he's in here, he's merely doing it for information, nothing else. He probably has some sort of game to play, but he can't break a hole in the magic that protects this place. I can assure you that.
So, how do we proceed? Not being able to know, outside of you, whether the rest of the people here are actually them.
Well, I can tell you this. If you do manage to catch Tasha after she gets back from the Astral Sea, you could just ask her about what happened there.
I mean, I'll be frank.
If Koth is disguised as her, he wouldn't know what's happening there. He wouldn't know what she's up to currently. If that's him there, then I'd question what his objectives are. That seems very out of place.
Just so we know, if we run across you again, where do you plan on going next?
Back to the Hells, the fourth
Back
plane.
to the Hells
Well,
as
to
soon
the
as
fourth
I
level,
finish
right?
with my report.
So
Yes.
if we find you anywhere other than the Hells, are we to assume that
It's not me.
Not you.
Yes.
Here
correct.
or the Hells, technically speaking, because you could come back.
I probably
here.
won't be back here for a while.
So even if we
after this.
see you here again after we leave,
I would say if you see me here anytime within the next month, it is not me.
Do you expect do you expect our job to collect the rod pieces to take us that long?
No,
So do you not plan to return for our confrontation with him?
I don't see what I could provide.
I see.
I do not know much about him entirely. I do not know about his strengths, weaknesses. I merely know about what's in the books over there about him. I'm a very one-track mind individual.
Did he not?
When I'm studying something, that is the only thing.
Sorry, is he talking about Cass right now, or is he talking about Vecna?
He's talking about
he's
that.
talking about
Okay.
Vecna. No, I think it's good that we don't put all our cards in one basket. In case we
Yeah.
do fail, there's someone left who can rebuild, in a sense.
In terms of Cass, I have absolutely no desire to ever face him again.
Right, you're more
And Vecna with
familiar.
the same thing. Both of them together have been tied, and I have not had success in the past.
Do you believe that he would be willing, that Karso would be willing to disguise himself as Tasha, or is that such a far feat to accomplish that it's too risky to do?
I would say it would depend on how often he's succeeded in the past with his disguises. If he's tried, if he's disguised himself,
change it.
if he's disguised himself many times and he's had no problems, I mean, what would stop him from thinking that he could do Tasha as well? I think the key to defeating Kas in this manner, if he does indeed have the Crown of Lies and is using it like this, it is merely to capitalize on what you believe is the flaw in his characters being, not finding a loophole in the item. You have to think about if you were him and you had the utmost confidence that your plan was going to work, what mistakes could you make? And then you catch him. The Crown of Lies is, as far as I'm aware, one of the most foolproof items that exists.
God,
But it's not infallible.
Could he have had this the whole time? Well, yes,
Who knows?
he would have back when we were in Neverwood. That explains
Probably.
the disguise back in the tavern and why it was so good. Sorry, this was a lot to think on. I'm glad I got the chance to speak with you.
Totally fair. Of course, I had to make sure I checked in at least once. I'm glad I could provide some help. But like I said, when it comes to your upcoming fights, I would not want to inform you because I fear that I may not give you correct information. I don't want to be the reason why you fail.
So if we... Are you aware of the location of the rod pieces? Like where they were originally?
The only ones that I was aware of, I believe you've already been to. Barovia and
Orth.
Yes.
Okay. I was just trying to figure out if I could have figured out what the two he says he had.
Oh. that reminds me, there is something I overheard while I was in the 4th layer. There may be one down in hell.
God damn it.
Furnace.
I can't confirm or deny because I didn't see it myself and I didn't hear it mentioned by name, but there was talk of something new appearing down there. It's not in the 4th layer, I can assure you that, if that helps. I'm not sure if there's this particular floor that you think that you would handle the best, but
Would we be, if it came to that, would we be able to consult your notes about the hills before we left?
oh, of course, easily.
Okay. That's at least
You're free to access my room at any time, to be honest. The information is free and available for use for anyone.
We appreciate that.
Of course.
Sorry, we're gonna have a bit to think on.
Of course. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and dismiss myself, though, if there's nothing else you need from me.
No, I don't think so.
All right. Well, you all have a good one. Take it easy and best of luck. And you see him draw a small circle around himself on the floor and teleport away.
Motherfucker.
Oh.
I knew
Wait, what was the
it.
last part?
I fucking knew it.
Wait, what was the last part? What did you just say?
Me, I said motherfucker.
No, not you, not you.
Oh, he just asked if there was anything else you needed from him, and then when Aldiyn said, "I don't think so," then he just drew a circle and teleported away.
This is why I'm paranoid.
Yeah, that wasn't great to hear.
Welcome to the idea of the crown of lies, everyone.
That was not great to
We
hear.
don't even know
No
the
campaign is
That's
ever
the
safe
part
again.
We'll find out, by the way.
is ever safe.
What was that?
Ever again.
Who could have been?
Josh, what was that?
I said that was pretty subpar.
Yeah.
That was not the best.
Anyway, Kryn?
So,
Yeah, let's go to Kryn.
I have one. Aldiyn has one thing he would do in the time that Spatha is reading in between that.
I'm in.
He would do his mirror call with Lizette.
Okay, yeah.
Miracle.
That is it would feel so wrong to come back from one of these and not at least show her he's alive.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
So he would share the run-in with the Sphere of Annihilation.
Grab some water real quick.
Ooh.
Because he thinks that is something that would be interesting to her to find out.
Yeah, she's glad that your arm is attached again.
Yeah, and he will share as much detail that he can about what that felt like, because I'm sure that is an interesting thing for her to hear about. Unless it seems like she does not want to, in which case he won't. But if it seems like her curiosity is there about it, he would share.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, I figured. But he wouldn't really share much else. Right now, he wants to keep things pretty tight.
She would ask you, Aldiyn, you still are confident you can do this, right?
I'm as confident as I was about saving Phandelver.
Well, you managed to pull that one off. So.
Exactly. There's obviously room for things to go wrong, and there's reason to be concerned, but I mean, we had the conversation earlier that it certainly does feel like everything we do gets deadlier each step we take, but that's nothing new. So, the goal hasn't changed. I'll make my way back to you. That's the plan.
I look forward to it.
Yeah, that would
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Off to Kryn?
To Kryn.
Off the grid.
Or anything else?
I would
I have 18
probably, before I take one last long rest, I would probably cast Foresight, Mind Blank, and Death Ward on Spatha again.
Okay.
Is it still doubled?
Yep.
Okay, I'll do that.
Spatha has 18 con.
Take a quick long rest,
Woo!
and I'm ready
Very
to go.
close to 200 HP.
Yeah, I would
Alright.
I would unattune to the orb of true seeing, the ball of
Yeah.
true seeing, and go back to my original attunement stuff. Just so, I have that
Hi,
done
Trebrum.
already, but just so you know,
Gotcha.
I'm not walking.
Who
around
wants a
with
cloak of
attuned.
protection?
So,
Requires
as
attunement.
we head out to Kryn, you all.
Another
This
one.
time the portal spawns right here.
Oh,
Pretty much as soon as you all think about, okay, I'm ready to go. And so, as you all step through, you all see yourselves step out into a brand new world. The world of Kryn. The air heavier, oppressively thick. You can almost, those of you who are more magically inclined can feel harmful ancient magic has been permeating through the atmosphere for years at this point, between all the wars and the fighting. You can see even like the remnants of like foot soldiers marching through this area and such. Feel the weight of the countless wars fought on this soil. The sky above, a strange burnished copper color, dominated by 3 distinct moons hanging in view and even in daylight. A silver one, Solinari, a red one, Lunatari, and a black one, Nuatari. They can be seen only against the void, or only as a void against the stars. Together, the 3 of them form the eyes of the dragon, watching over this world of high magic and ancient conflicts. As your vision kind of centers in on where you are, you stand before a corrupted Paylon tree, monument to perversion of the natural order. It towers hundreds of feet into the air, its massive trunk wide enough that even 20 men couldn't join hands around its circumference. Once, perhaps, you can guess that it was magnificent, now looming as a pale sentinel of decay. The tree's leafless branches stretch outward like skeletal fingers, their bark an unnatural alabaster white that seems to glow with a sickly phosphorescence in the strange light of Kryn's triple moons. Unlike the vibrant forests you've traveled, the area surrounding the Paylon is eerily quiet. No bird song, no rustle of small creatures moving through underbrush. The only sound is a constant, low-pitched droning coming from thousands of iridescent black flies swarming around the rotting fruits that litter the ground. These fruits, mottled gray orbs the size of human heads, leak a viscous liquid that has poisoned the soil in expanding circles of dead earth. Deep, jagged holes puncture the tree's massive trunk, resembling wounds in pallid flesh more than natural openings. Through these apertures, you glimpse the hollow interior, a cathedral-like space where pulpy, fibrous walls glisten with moisture. You guess that occasionally something could stir within, move, live here, casting strange shadows that seem to dance of their own accord. In the distance, beyond this area of corruption, you can make out the silhouettes of mountains whose peaks seem unnaturally sharp, as if designed by an architect rather than shaped by natural forces. Clouds gather around these peaks, occasionally illuminated from within by flashes of lightning that make no sound. The landscape of Kryn feels ancient in a way that transcends mere age, as though the very rocks and soil have witnessed the rise and fall of gods. Closer at hand, you notice curious markings etched near the base of the massive tree, symbols that bear unmistakable precision of intelligence rather than random patterns of nature. Some resemble the runes of the Knights of Solamnia, which Mordenkainen in the books would have informed you about. Others appear to be in script of high sorcery, but many entirely alien, seeming to shift and change when viewed from different angles. And there's something else. A presence that presses against your consciousness like a cold hand. Something ancient watching you through the veil between life and death. Something that has known both states and found neither to its liking. You can't see it, can't make out a figure, but you can feel with certainty that you are being observed, measured, and judged by eyes that have witnessed the fall and rise of civilizations in this world.
Wow.
Yo, that went hard.
It's like he practiced the speech.
It's like I
This is
practiced. It's like I wrote it down so I can read it.
No,
What was that song called, by the way?
That song?
Yeah.
It's called Broken Silence. It's from the Dragonlance Shadow of the Dragon
Yes.
Queen soundtrack.
Wow.
And so
This is a heavy place.
we arrive on just the outskirts of this great pylon tree. You can see the corruption and decay that has taken root here. What would you all like to do?
Kryn.
Here we are.
You see the portal behind you slowly close and vanish.
From
We met-
here, how tall is this tree?
Hundreds of feet tall.
Okay.
Remember, guys, if we get into trouble, we want to synergize with each other.
We're synergizing.
Jeez, this place is crazy.
I wanna roll perception just to see if I can see anything from where we're at, like looking up at the tree.
Sure.
Or if it...
Yeah, go ahead and roll. With a 7, it is a tall tree. A lot of roots everywhere, tangled everywhere. Up near the like as you kind of go up, you can see it becomes more and more decayed and decrepit.
They said the rod was up here?
Somewhere in there.
Dag, you pulling it out to see if you can get a better
Yeah.
idea. Yeah, so you pull it out. It's pulling you to this tree. Like straight inside.
It's inside. Go. We
Be
go
right back, 1
straight.
second.
We find a way in.
Let's figure this beast out then. Well, I don't want to lead, but like, yeah, like maybe like I'm gonna sit. Never mind. But yeah, I agree.
Walk up to it.
Okay, I'm back.
Mighty tree, bestow me your knowledge.
You say that up to the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing responds. You just continue
Guys,
to hear the
it's
flies
not
buzz
sentient.
around and
Oh, it's
Other
not like
than
that
that-
other tree?
Well, it's not sentient.
Can I touch?
you
the
can
root?
feel Dag, you can feel the rod pulling you to here.
All right. I will start to slowly walk forward.
You kind of walk forward, you start kind of meandering your way over these roots, these tangled roots and stuff of decay. Just large cobwebs in different sections, and seems the tree has been vacant for quite a while.
Are these like spider webs or cobwebs?
They're cobwebs.
Okay.
This is the inside of a tree.
This is the inside of a very large tree. As you kind of make your way over
Is this
here,
a
Dag,
lake running through the tree
that's a ledge. Drops off.
into
And
water.
you fall down.
No, not in the water. It drops off about 60 down.
Yo, Trevor, come here.
You kind of look down there and you see one large,
good.
also like twisted tree kind of growing inside of this bigger one.
Trevor,
Um,
Up.
come look at this.
as you kind of get over to their Dag, you see there's a hole here. It looks like it descends further into the earth.
Aldiyn, you want to take a look over here?
This is creeping me out, man.
Yeah, what can I mean, so I'll take a peek down. Is it just
Yeah.
darkness?
It's dark down to a point. You can see like slowly moving lights, almost like fireflies or something near the bottom, is what you can make out.
How far does the drop
Then
seem?
you hear a shifting of rock down there as well.
How far is the drop?
Drop is about 50 feet.
50 feet, okay.
It's not like a straight drop, I would say. It's a steep incline. So Keep in mind, if you step on it, it will take you down. So
Trying to
don't step
think.
on it unless you're intending to go down.
Is there any light that we can put on there?
I wanna pop up a primeval awareness.
Yeah. What does that alert you
I
of?
like that.
Dragons, elementals, fiends, and undead, huh?
Yeah. It tells me them within the presence, out to a mile.
Fae.
Guys. Well, good news.
Well, that's not the worst.
Yeah, good news. I'm only really getting Fae in the general area right now, which, while I'm not the biggest fan of that, much worse things. Could have been a long list of things on that.
At this point, you all hear a piece of wood, almost like a branch, slap itself against the dirt right here.
Yeah.
You see another one. And suddenly you see this large, hulking mass of plant has climbed itself up to the top here.
Oh,
Great.
that's
My God.
Hey,
Oh
we
my
just
god.
run-
I draw my sword and
What-
ignite it.
what
We
if we
will
go-
roll for
What
initiative.
if we just all drop down the hole? Do you think?
No.
wow.
Stand and
You
fight. Stand and fight. If it just rose out of the ground, it can go in the ground. It's got roots. If we go below it,
Wait, we're rolling
its roots can
initiative?
come into
Yep.
attack us.
Aldiyn gets
well.
plus
Well,
6 to their
well,
initiative.
well.
I'll add a D12 to everyone's initiative.
Oh,
Very nice. Well. Well, that's fair.
Piano.
I gotta find the right music for this.
You didn't like that spicy
Everyone
piano?
gets 5 more.
Here we go.
Some samba.
Samba.
Everyone gets 5 extra on their initiative.
5 extra. Trebrum, what'd you get?
23.
Including the 5?
Yep.
Okay. Karso 15. Spatha 17. Dag 22. And Aldiyn 27.
I think it's more than
All
that,
right.
but I don't think it matters. I think I get Dag's bonus too.
Alright, well. Aldiyn, you are up first.
Yeah.
So this large hulking mass of plant has just basically pulled itself up from the earth.
Oh, well, you know. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? I think I'm gonna Hunter's Market.
Alright.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know,
Crazy
right?
moves! Crazy
I know,
moves!
I know, right? Crazy. And then I'm gonna fire at it, I think.
Yep.
First shot,
Hits! Easily.
if only.
If only you were a champion.
Yep.
So then this
Champion
is...
Ranger, man.
You just need a champion bow.
Yeah. So just... Yep. So then it takes... I'm gonna re-roll...
Very nice.
I'm gonna re-roll that 1.
Okay.
So
4 more.
4 on
Got it.
that. How does the fire seem?
It seems it resists it.
I don't like that. Well, we're just gonna shoot it again.
Hits. Okay, 28 more.
I get my Dread Ambusher attack.
Be right back.
Just tracking some things. Woo! What a good one to...
Let's go.
Big crits.
Big.
Oh, you crit on that one.
Yeah,
Very nice.
I sure did.
He turned his bow into a champion bow.
And then, like that.
Yeah, so you shoot, you aim and hit one of its 27 eyes. You're not sure, you lost count a while
And
ago.
then an extra 8 because Piercer.
Yeah. Big damage. Anything else?
Oh, it doesn't like fire. Well, it doesn't dislike fire, so we're not gonna worry about that fact of it. Debating. What's your aura? Is it 10?
It's 10 still.
You're gonna go before it goes. So I don't know how much it really matters. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, I like going back here, I think.
I like going.
Okay.
That'll be where I am with my turn.
Trebrum.
You guys think this guy has a charisma score of 2 or lower?
Is it tree?
It's a tree.
Take
It
that
is
as you
a
will.
tree.
Alright, I'm gonna cast a second level guiding bolt.
Okay. You summon the radiant magic to your hand and throw it out.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and roll to hit. And it goes wide. The tree, one of the tree branches just comes and
Hmm.
smacks the radiant magic away as it crashes into the wall.
Lame.
Anything else, Trebrum?
No, I'll go ahead and move back.
Okay.
Right here, and then I'll end my turn.
Dag, you're up.
Okay. Yeah. We're gonna get up to it. Wait. That's weird. We're gonna get up to it.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to cast which one is it? Blinding?
Blinding smite?
Shining
Shining
smite.
smite. Right, because you would blind it by shining light.
No, but it's a different one. Oh, okay. Well,
I need your 2-hit roll, good sir.
yes,
Sometimes
yeah.
the spell
I don't know
does
why
that.
it rolled that.
Some spells do just do that.
Yeah, look at Zephyr Strike.
Yeah. I love it
27
when it
definitely
needs-
hits.
I love it, but it needs to stop doing that.
And I will be doing the radiant damage on this.
Okay,
So 22 plus 6, 28.
got it.
And then my next attack will have advantage because I hit it while I have the Shining Smite active.
Yeah. Definitely hits.
Alright. Damage, normal, and then we'll just count these d6 as part of the Shining Smite.
Woo!
28.
Oh, yeah. You cleave into it yet again. You're kind of like, as you guys cut into it and as your arrows would hit Aldiyn, you kind of notice that, like, attacking this thing, it feels like you're attacking something that is not a tree. It feels like you're slicing off, like globs of flesh from this thing.
Ew. Fleshy tree.
Yep. Anything else, Stag?
No, that's it.
Okay. This thing. First thing you see, all the roots in the area suddenly spur to life. And I need each of you to give me con saving throws.
I just read this book.
You succeed,
Pretty
Spatha.
good. Man,
Trebrum
I
fails.
suck tonight.
Jumping over the.
Dag succeeds. Aldiyn fails. Just need Karso.
Going.
Karso!
Karso!
Needs you to roll me a con saving throw.
Karso's looking slick.
Oh man.
Man.
What happens?
Yeah, so 13 fails. So you all take, those of you that failed, take 13 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And you see heal as it seems to drain your essence from you with these roots. It then is going to, you see some of its branches suddenly sharpen, like the twigs and stuff on it, and then shoot out. First one's going to go at Trebrum. You see a volley of thorns fly out at you. Trebrum does an 18 hit.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, so you just managed to duck out of the way, blocking some of them with your halberd. The second one's going to go out at Aldiyn. Aldiyn does a 15 hit.
No.
Okay, so you effortlessly dodge him as well. It is then going to try to slam into Dag with one of its larger branches.
Did we all take 13 damage, by the way?
Yeah,
From life
15
draining.
necrotic.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I take half.
Dag
of
does an
my
18
brain.
hit.
No.
Okay. It'll try one more time
Attacks.
and also miss.
Oh.
Also, those of you who failed are restrained. So Aldiyn, Trebrum, and Karso, you three are restrained.
Are we
Spatha,
Yeah.
question about that?
You're up.
Like we're
Yeah.
we're grappled.
Shadow Clone.
you are grappled and restrained. Yeah.
Shadow Clone right here.
I'm
right
gonna
here.
use my reaction.
Okay.
And I am going to Aldiyn is gonna, as kind of the root grabs out to him, he's kind of just gonna run his finger out towards it. And let me make sure. And he is gonna cast Krail's Rupture. If it
Ooh.
did it go through?
Yeah.
So regardless,
I see it.
Yeah. This is gonna break the grapple.
Yeah. Make the con save. Does succeed. So it'll take half
You
damage.
took Krail's Rupture? What the fuck?
Hey, remember how we went to Orth and we knew there was gonna be Krakens? Yeah. So it's necrotic, so I'm not too thrilled about this, but the 12.
Yeah, it seems to be half as effective.
Yeah, on general, yeah. So,
All right. Spatha, what are you doing? You made your clone.
so I am not.
You have
grappled.
foresight.
You are not
How does
grappled.
foresight
correct?
work, by the way?
You have everything.
What?
Here, I'll pretend I cast it.
You have everything.
There. You have advantage on D20 checks, and other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against you.
Okay.
You have advantage.
Well, I swing. They
You have advantage on all
like
of
that.
your attacks. All of your D20 rolls you have advantage with. Every single one.
Hit.
Oh shoot! I meant to turn on the thing. Whatever. Oh, I don't have it. That's why he's auto on, but I don't have it anymore.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to give it to you. Because I imported new levels, so it removed them. Hang on.
Usually it leaves it on if I like. I guess not.
And Trebrum needs that as well.
Sam.
So you would add additional damage to these, because I imagine he's doing it.
Yeah, so 10 more on each of these.
Oh no, the first one.
The second one had 10.
Yeah, only the first one. It's 29
First
for the
one,
first one, 27 for the
Okay.
second one, and this
Oh, a crit.
one is a
It's a
crit.
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 I think
crit.
it's dead.
Oh, you don't know that. It might not.
It actually might not be.
Close.
All right,
It's
then
not
we'll spin
dead.
one more time. because I crit it.
Yep. Hits. How would you like to kill this thing?
So I'm gonna have my shadow, just like as I assume I'm just like I'm like cutting through it one by one, like through like the tentacles or something, or like the tendrils, the 'cause I don't
branches,
kill
yeah.
roots, right? I just wanted to just like slice off one of the big ones, and it just I wanted to stab itself.
Yeah. So it's kind of like reaching down to try to stab your clone, and your clone gets in really close, slices through one of them, and as it's coming around, the momentum basically carries the branch back into it. And it slowly slumps over, and you all are out of combat.
Talk about synergy, Spatha. What do you think?
Yeah, that was probably the best case scenario we could have had.
All right, now break these roots off me. I'm stuck.
Oh, okay, rip the roots apart.
Yep.
Okay, better.
My clone, I just gave him a name.
Oh shit! What
Did
happened?
you go down? Yeah, you went down the hole.
Oh,
His
well, I
name
mean,
is
we're going down
Shadow
here
Thug.
anyway, aren't we? Who the
Yeah.
fuck is that?
So you come down here, and as you do, let me
Who's the little guy?
get to that in a second. As you guys come down here, you see a small, about halfling-sized guy kind of scramble to his feet. What? I didn't know anyone else was here.
Do you not
What
just
did
hear
you
what
all-
we were doing up there? We were just beating the shit out of the tree.
Was that
You
your
can hear
guardian?
anything up there.
Was that your
No, it's
guardian?
not my guardian. It's the thing I tried to get away from, the giant fucking tree thing.
Oh yeah, it's dead now.
Well done then, I guess.
Hey,
What
Rose,
are you? Who are you?
No, we
Uh,
asked the questions
The
first. Who are
Crimson
you?
Blade. Maybe you've heard of me.
No,
No, never.
He's definitely not heard of you.
My name's Riffle.
Can't punch him in the face.
What's your all names?
I'm Karso, and
I'm Dagarrak.
we're a group of guys.
How are we just gonna trust this guy? He's a. What are you?
What does that mean?
You can't come back to this. You've come so far.
You can't just be profiling people.
No, I'm not
Synergy.
profiling.
Spatha, synergy.
I know you have an issue with people who are short, but like that, you can't come out the gate like that.
It's not that he's short.
How the hell did you get here?
It's. Never mind.
No, you're better off
I
not
came down the
saying.
hole, same as you.
Yeah, but are you from here?
Yes. What does from here mean?
This
I
planet?
moved my character.
This planet? Yes, I'm from this planet. What? That's what,
Okay.
Do you hear yourself?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not liking this tone. You know, we
Told you
came
we
up-
couldn't trust
So
him.
what? You're gonna kill me?
No,
No,
Right.
no.
It's gonna be very difficult.
We aren't familiar too well with the area. We're looking for something and we know it's here. That's all.
By area, you mean the planet.
If you want to interpret his words that way, sure.
Okay, well,
I mean,
welcome
yes.
to Kryn, I suppose. Like I said, my name's Riffle. I'm a Kender.
What's
Um,
that?
You just made something up.
No, I didn't.
There are
What's
No,
a
this is
Kender?
Dragonlance.
there are
What's
a
other
Kender?
there are other races, I'm sure, from places that we aren't familiar with. The chances he's making this up are like 0. Respectfully.
He goes, I'm down here looking for a fruit.
Oh, because you're
There's a-
hungry, or because
There's a Palon fruit. No, there's allies of mine that are in trouble from a beast, and they're currently trapped. And I need to get a fruit because it will distract the beast that is trapping them.
Oh, what's the beast?
Have you ever heard of a Borthak?
No.
No.
It's a very large wolf.
Oh.
I was gonna actually I guess I should ask, have I ever heard of one? I assume no.
No, you
Yeah.
have not.
Hey, Riffle,
They
do
love
you-
Palon fruit. When we were attacked, I ran over here because I got away so that I could find this fruit so I could return and distract it so the others can get away. But however, it's not fucking fruit season and this tree is dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say respectfully.
So I
didn't
haven't
really-
found one yet.
It didn't really look like there would be any in this kind of tree.
I don't
It
have
sounds-
time to go check another one.
Yeah, no, it sounds like we
The
can
thing
help
is-
each other out.
The thing is actively breaking down the stone door they're hiding behind.
Yeah, no, let's work together here. We'll
I like
help you
tone.
get this fruit.
Sorry,
you-
I'm just there's a lot of stress going on. Do you know where one would be? No, of course you don't. You're not from here.
No, why don't we look around together?
Hold on. What is the
Okay.
chances that we could just kill this wolf?
Is that what you would want to try? How strong are you?
We just killed that tree in like 6 seconds.
Oh, I mean that wolf could kill that tree in 6 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, well then we can kill that
we
wolf
might
in
be
6
on.
seconds.
Is this like a you asked us this question like it might be a bad thing to kill this wolf?
The wolf would rip me to shreds before you could blink.
How strong are
So
you?
I only really had one option.
How strong are you?
Let's just help him, and
How
we'll talk
strong
to
am
him
I?
while we walk.
Well, do you have like something I could hit?
Yeah, me.
You want me to just hit you?
Oh.
That seems bad.
No, Trebrum likes to be hit.
Hold on.
I don't
Let's.
know who that is.
Point.
Guys, I can't find you.
Are
My
you
cook's
still
on.
up there?
No, I'm here.
Yeah, he's under there.
Just behind
He's
that.
under Dag.
Get off of me! You're too heavy.
I mean, how strong? I'm sorry. I want to
Alright.
try. I want to try to gauge this creature's strength because
Give me an insight or survival check.
Ooh.
tell me about this creature.
Okay, so you look at him. You want to gauge Riffle or the wolf?
I mean, I guess we'll start with him. Yeah, I don't really
Okay,
have. I would
so
have to
looking
go
at
off his
Riffle,
descriptions of the wolf.
As he's kind of like talking to like your allies and everything about what's going on. You're kind of looking at his gear, how capable he seems, calm, like his attitude and everything. With a 30, you know he's a rogue. You've come across others around his skill level. You'd probably guess like somewhere between like level 8 to 11.
Okay.
The way he's describing this wolf, way stronger than any wolf you've ever heard about.
Mm-hmm.
No wolf you ever heard about would ever be able to take out that thing that you just killed. Like, not even close.
Yeah.
You can tell by the way he's talking, it doesn't sound like the wolf necessarily is huge. It's not like some gargantuan wolf. It is just extremely agile, way smarter than the average wolf, it sounds like. And also seems to be very good at hitting weak points.
All right. Well,
What can you tell us about this fruit you're looking for? You say that you don't think there's a chance
Yeah.
it's here, and I almost agree with you. But is there? You say it's out of season. Is there a chance you're even gonna find one?
I'll give you... So, with your 30 survival check,
Mm-hmm.
as you're talking to him, you see a fruit on a vine right back here. You're like, well, if it's gonna be a fruit, it's gonna be that one. 'Cause that one looks weird as fuck.
What's
from
his name?
fruits that I'm used to.
It's Riffle.
Riffle. Yeah.
Riffle. Sorry.
Yeah. What?
Is that what you're looking for?
You kind of point. He turns. You're pretty good. Yes.
This is
exactly
kind
it.
of the one thing
guy's
I'm
an idiot.
really good at.
So he
This
goes over
guy's
to
an
walk.
idiot.
Was it like
And as
hard?
he
Was it
does-
hard to see?
We're dealing with an idiot.
Yeah, to be fair, it was. It wasn't very well lit. You're not entirely sure, like, exactly what you would be looking for.
And now bad things are about to happen. So please continue.
Yeah. So, as he kind of, like, goes to reach for it, you see many of the plants kind of pull themselves off the wall and kind of form together into one form. Don't! You have no right! And Riffle kind of, like, steps back and stumbles a little bit and goes, what? There's a... Did you know that was going to happen? He kind of turns back to you, Aldiyn.
I don't know what that is. I assume.
I don't know either.
I presume perhaps your Fae. I'll kind of motion to it.
Yes. Gazaya.
What the?
Does that help you, Riffle?
State your business or leave. And Riffle kind of looks at it and goes, well, I need the fruit because otherwise my friends are going to die. And it goes, what would you offer? This is the last fruit from this tree. He kind of goes, I don't suppose you take money. It kind of looks at him quizzically, and he kind of turns to you guys and he goes, he kind of like puts up his shoulders like, I don't know what to do.
We're not giving you money.
Oh, what are you interested in exchange for the fruit?
Magic.
What did it say?
Magic.
Magic.
Oh.
Oh.
Like pure magic, or like things that are magic?
Something to devour.
I have the cloak of protection.
I have a beat of force.
That's
Hold
fucked
on,
up.
Magic.
It's got magic in it.
You're gonna give it a fucking bomb?
Oh,
Do you think it's smart enough that
Here,
like
eat this pie. It was made in a bomb factory.
They're bombs.
we need a
They're
magic
bomb.
bomb.
would like an item that contains magic work, or does it need to be?
Yes.
And
Yeah, give it the beat of force. Blow its fucking head off. Go ahead.
Aldyn's gonna pull out the forest eye staff.
Whoa.
Does this seem?
Sentimental, yes.
Delicious.
Would you trade?
I am okay with that.
Sure.
Pretty sure.
Okay, you see it's one of its fingers kind of elongates as like a long vine all the way out to like reach out to grab the staff from you. And as it does, you can see another one, its hand kind of slowly grabbing the fruit and presenting it out to Riffle. And then in like a quick motion, it kind of snaps both, where it snaps the staff away and it kind of like just gently tosses the fruit to Riffle. Thank you.
No problem.
You see it
friends.
slowly fade back into the wall and disperse. And Riffle kind of goes, "What the fuck, man? That shit is freaky." Anyway, thank you. Do you want to come with and help?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right.
Yeah, we might be able
That's
to
what the
learn-
Crimson Blade does.
We might be able to learn some things, and perhaps.
Yeah, let's climb back up.
Great. Just came down here.
So, as you guys kind of head up and head out, Riffle ends up escorting you guys a quick way south as you kind of head to kind of like a more marshy lowland. As you do, he's kind of talking to you briefly, and one of the things he mentions is the fact that his friend's trapped in there, and he himself are also part of the Blue Fire Wardens.
Oh. I see.
And then he kind of, have you heard of us?
I tried to get some information about here before I left, and I was told you're trustworthy people.
We try. We've been fighting for the existence and safety of this world for a while, but the threats abound.
Can I ask, does this wolf have any connection to lycanthropy?
No.
Okay.
Far from it.
Just figured I'd ask.
Are you guys
That's
aligned
a
with
fair
any?
question.
Are you guys aligned with any of the, like, I guess, warring factions here, or are you just trying to restore peace?
Currently, we are actively fighting against a ritual that's going on at Three Moons Vault in the mountains north of here. There seems to be some sort of ritual going that's trying to bathe the world in a red moonlight. The people there captured our leader, and we're trying to rescue him.
Okay.
Well, that's just lovely.
So, you guys travel for about 20-25 minutes before you arrive here. As you do, you can kind of see down
Oh my.
near these floating stones, these rocks that rise up out of the ground, and in the middle of him, you can see a very large wolf surrounded by a flank of dire wolves. It seems a bit stronger than dire wolves that you're used to. Seem to maybe be influenced by this larger one. This one's just repeatedly banging its entire body into this very solid stone door. You can hear it cracking.
Hey, Riffle, let's be quick with this. You said that will distract it. What about the other wolves?
You guys?
I mean, just a couple. You can guarantee that we won't have to deal with the
I
big
can
one?
distract the Borthok for a bit, but unless we get out of here quickly, it's fast. I can get them to safety if you guys can at least hold it off to make sure everybody gets out.
So where do you want to go then, afterwards?
Back north of here. The same way we just came from.
Kind of looked at the group. We're fine with this? I have no qualms helping them.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sure, I mean, we
Think
kill
we
the wolf,
should.
right?
I mean, we need to distract it for now, but if we kill it, we kill it. But we'll leave Riffle to do what he can with the fruit. Maybe don't draw its ire right away.
Yo, Rifle, you think this thing's got any loot on it?
It's a wolf.
The wolf?
Yeah, like,
No.
You don't think it's like tooth would sell for a lot?
No. Oh, be sure to steer clear of the acid breath. And
Oh.
with that, we will enter into combat.
Thanks.
The what?
Good to know.
Look at these wolves.
Man,
They kind of like nice. I kind of like want to hurt these wolves. I mean, like, I'm down to like hurt this wolf, but like these other wolves are kind of chill.
I have to relaunch quick because
Okay.
killing them all.
You're killing them all? Yeah, kill those wolves, Trebrum.
I got a 3.
I can hear, but I'm at my computer for a second.
You got a 3?
I've only got one good roll tonight. Yeah, I got a 3.
Oh, nice 3.
Big.
Oh, add 1 to everybody's?
Oh, now it's a 4.
And
Big.
then me and Karso get dags plus. Or is it 10 feet of you?
10
Okay, so Trebrum gets it too.
Yeah.
plus 6.
So- Plus 6? Damn.
Yes.
So this would be plus 9 to you, so you would go to 31. Karso would go to 30. Dag, what'd you get?
I'm still looking at a gray screen for some reason.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I'll let you take a little bit then.
Okay.
Space
someone
already
just wants to roll for
updated.
me.
I can.
Yeah, you can do it.
Okay. I got you at 12.
Big.
And Trebrum goes to a 4. Big 4.
Huge.
Okay.
If I get the plus 6, then it would be 10.
Oh yeah, true. You do. Okay, and with
I'm back on
that,
computer.
we will kick off the combat. We start with Aldiyn.
I remember
You are free to take the fruit if you want, or you can wait for him to kind of execute his plan of distracting.
Execute order.
You can guess. I will say this: you can guess by the sound. The door has about two hits left before it breaks down.
Riffle, if you give me that fruit, what would I need to do with it?
Lead it somewhere away from the door. But it's fast, so. The reason why I was gonna do is because I can dash pretty fast as well. But if you wanna go,
I have an idea.
you can get its attention just by shouting.
Can I ask you this before I do it? Would I be able to take the fruit
Sure.
and like tie like a rope to it and fire it with an arrow to get it a long distance away? as part of my action, like as one of my attacks, or would it be too
You
much?
could. I will say it might be difficult from like where you are to make sure that the Borthok is aware of what's tied to the arrow.
Yeah, well, I was planning on seeing about getting closer.
Yeah, you would need to make sure that it at least sees and knows that it is that fruit before you kind of fire it off.
We are so far. So
Oh yeah.
So I could get. Fire. Shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna ask him to give me the fruit if he's fine with it.
Okay,
I
yeah.
have a plan.
Yeah, he'll hand it to you.
Okay. We are gonna. Do our favorite.
That first strike!
So Aldiyn is gonna. Oops, off of measure tool. And can I can see like over this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a slope down.
Okay.
Not yet.
I'm gonna
Mittens.
I'm gonna take my Zephyr Strike, on a first shot against
I literally just looked everywhere. Dog. I'm
against the
freaking the fuck out.
Borthak
Okay.
to get its attention with an arrow.
Gotcha.
Mittens. You check behind the door.
Yep.
So we're gonna do. Wow.
Oh, you crit it!
I did
Ooh,
indeed
big
do
crit.
that. I mean, we're about to find
There you
out.
go.
We're about to learn.
Critting
We're
tonight.
about to learn a little bit about this creature. That was. Hold on. Now I have to do my math. So that was.
There you go.
So it's gonna look like this.
Woo! 69. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and I can already tell that that's a beefy boy.
Yeah. Your crit buries into it, and you probably just barely have caught its attention.
It gets the additional 8 off Piercer.
Gotcha.
And then I'm gonna use my Zephyr Strike movement. 40. And its attention is on me.
You did get its attention, yes.
Yeah, so then I'm gonna take my second shot, and I'm gonna tie the fruit to a rope, and attach it to one of my arrows, and kind of like draw its attention to it, and I'm gonna fire like off to the like as far as I can take the
You don't
shot.
open any doors or anything, right?
No.
Okay.
The office?
I'm not particularly trying to aim at anything, so I'm not sure how far I can actually get that shot to
I would
go.
say-
Can you open the pantry door or
Make
anything?
an attack roll, and then I'll give you the amount of feet it'll probably fly based off that.
I mean, my far range is at least 600, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll take the... Okay, so
What the fuck?
we'll take that shot.
Mittens.
Oh yeah, that one's probably getting about 500 feet out there.
Okay. And it seems like its attention's drawn to that?
Yep. You see its eyes kind of focus on the arrow. It flies.
Okay.
Mittens, come here, baby.
And then I'm gonna then go for my Gloomstalker attack on
Well, she
this
can't escape,
northern
so
direwolf.
she's fine.
Okay.
So we'll take that.
You're
as
not
well.
gonna have her back here or anything? Yep, I heard her.
second.
Where the fuck were you? Get up here.
Don't yell at her. You were just freaking out about her.
Get up here.
Look at her,
So
Bean.
we're gonna fire that off. The 19 hit. The
19
direwolf.
hits.
So it's gonna take. And the Gloom's Doctor. So it takes 23.
23. Gotcha.
And that will be it for my turn.
Okay.
So I would have made sure that everybody knows that they should leave the Borthak alone to let it go after the fruit.
Makes sense.
Because I don't want them to pull its attention away now.
That's the
Yeah,
big
yeah,
one,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
The big one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope. That's literally everything I can do.
Karso.
Alright. 5, 15, 20, 30. How far away are they from me? Geez, they're far.
Yeah, it's a big map.
I'm just gonna take the dodge action right now and just kind of assess the battlefield. See what
Okay.
they can do.
This wolf sees Aldiyn has taken a shot at its friend. It is not focused on the fruit, so it is going to begin to move to you. And it's going to run to about here.
No.
Is this raised, by the way?
And-
Is this raised?
Yeah, this is
Okay.
raised. This is raised. Yeah, it's going to run to about here, and it's looking up at you, but it
Yeah.
doesn't seem to be able to... It can't get to you yet. Spatha, you're up.
All right,
I've aggroed a wolf.
let's do that. I'm gonna
And,
go
and
here.
by I aggroed a wolf, I mean I've aggroed 5 dire wolves, so have fun with
I'm gonna
it.
aim at this wolf.
Okay?
And I'm gonna shoot it.
He aims at the wolf. Bang!
I have advantage, I believe. So.
Hits.
Oh, I need my sharpshooter back too. I'm not gonna use it on this one, but
Okay. Yeah, I'll get that to you in 1 second.
You using the
Thank you.
There you go,
dragon
you should have it now.
Did you sell your other one?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
9.
Well,
Okay,
did
11
that roll,
misses.
Did that roll with advantage?
Oh,
No, I didn't.
it didn't. I roll again.
Try one more time. Still misses.
That one was even worse.
Hits.
If only the crossbow also crit.
Real.
If only it was a champion.
20.
crossbow.
Very nice.
All right, and
So you
then
have 2 arrows into this dire wolf.
bonus action, clone, yo, right there.
Yep.
That's it.
Okay. Riffle is going to sneak forward to here. He's going to bonus action hide, and then he's going to shoot this wolf.
Rogue.
Rogue! So he's going to shoot his
Rogue.
short bow at advantage. It's going to hit. So he's going to do this piercing. And then sneak attack.
6d6.
It's just 5d6 for him.
Oh.
Yep. So he's going to do 27 to it. That's going to be it for his turn. The Borthok takes off.
Gotta run.
Damn, he can move.
Oh my god.
It just takes off. You see it hit the edge of this water and it just jumps. And yeah, it clears distance. Okay, I need to keep it like right here, just in case I need to bring it back.
No, you won't. No.
This dire wolf is going to run bonus action or action dash to get up to its friend. Dag, you're up.
Oh my god. So Dag will move, but he wants to hold his action, and he wants to wait to see. He wants to stay up here near his friends, and then he wants to wait for the other dire wolves to move, and then he will use his scroll of fireball on them.
Gotcha. Okay. This dire wolf is going to run forward. Here. Are you using it?
No, I want to wait for all of them to go.
It's going to action dash to here.
Okay.
Next one. It's here. It's going to run to here. You using it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and fire off the fireball.
I don't think it's an actual scroll of fireball, but... Oh, wait, this is the magic circle one.
Oh yeah, do you even have... You don't have it on you, it looks like.
Yeah, no, I meant to... So this one was supposed to go to Karso, and then I guess one of the other ones that Karso has now was the scroll of fireball.
Gotcha. Real quick, I'll just send it back over to you.
There is a spell scroll somewhere in there that has it.
There, one of these is the right one.
There you go, I send it back to you.
Alright, thank you, sir.
I think that should be it.
This one's Cone of Cold.
Oh, is it really? Dang it.
Yeah.
Let's try...
This one.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
I can check. I took a random guess.
Fireball, the dire wolves.
It's this one.
I think it would be funny if you guessed each one just to see how long it takes you to get it.
Just keep. Yes, fireball.
Fireball. There you go. Boom.
Boom.
Bring the boom.
They all fail.
That's crazy,
Oh!
actually. That's actually
Let's
kind of
go.
The fireball goes crazy.
Yippee!
Man, you look like me rolling that fireball. It wasn't too bad.
One of them drops. Wolf down.
Wolf
We got the
down.
wolf down!
The other one of them's also really hurt.
Mhm.
Anything else, Dag?
Nope, that's it.
Dire wolf down. Oh, what a feat.
This one's going to run forward and then dash up to the guy who just fireballed his friends. And that's it for his turn. Trebrum.
I'm gonna move to here. Maybe to like here, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to cast Burning Radiance.
Okay.
So like this.
Oh,
Would that
look
hit
at
all
this
three?
line.
Oh yeah, that will hit all three.
Oh, so they all have to make DC 16 Dex saves.
Next saves. Here we go.
Well, that's a fail on the one.
Two
does
succeed,
succeed.
one failed.
All right.
So front one fails, back two succeed.
I'm just gonna roll all three.
Yep.
Same time. 46 damage, and then
Very nice. Anything else, Trebrum?
so the one that failed has
Front one.
1d10 fire damage at the start of each of its turns, just by the
Got
way,
it.
and
It's-
until someone puts out the fire.
It's burning. Got it.
And then the other two don't burn.
Okay.
That will be my turn.
Okay. Aldiyn.
Yeah.
By the way, so you're kind of, I assume you're kind of keeping an eye, trying to track the Vorthak to see like when it's going to come back.
Yeah.
It's already moved 300 feet.
Okay.
So you got maybe like 2 more rounds?
Yeah. Feels crazy. We're gonna re-up the Zephyr Strike.
Mm-hmm. That legendary action move is pretty strong.
God! Crazy. We're gonna shoot this wolf.
Yep.
We're gonna take advantage on it.
Hits.
So this has the Zephyr Strike on it.
$23, very nice. Wolf drops.
Okay.
Another one down.
Then we're gonna fire at the next one. That's a normal attack.
Do it again.
Hits.
Teen.
18 more. Yeah, nice. That one also drops.
Cool. And then I am going
left.
to. Why is it not showing me? 5. Oh, there we go. Now it is. So we are gonna move 75 more feet. Oh, there's a wall there. It doesn't like that spot.
Yeah, you're gonna have to clear this corner. Sorry. Wait, you're gonna have to clear this corner.
Okay.
So right here is wall, and right here is wall.
Yeah.
So.
So we'll do 50, and then we have. God, it really doesn't like. And we're gonna go here.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Karso!
Yes,
Hit
sir.
this one.
You got a burning wolf on you.
Yeah.
Move this one, Karso. I'm yelling out to kill this one.
You want me to kill this
Help
one?
me.
This one right here.
Move to this one, Karso.
It's like we talked about, synergy.
Wait, you just want me to kill it?
Sure.
Synergy, Karso. Synergy.
Energy.
Fine.
Wolf Karso.
Can I stand
Karso.
here?
Synergize
Yeah, sounds
with the
great,
wolf.
Karso.
Synergize with me against the
That's a good
wolf.
spot. You like that?
Mm-hmm. Probably don't need to do a lot of damage.
But you just want me to hurt this?
I don't care.
one?
Kill it if you can, but I mean, just you don't need to waste your spells on it. Is what I'm saying.
What if I mock him? And I say, "Yeet his but a mutt. Bark for me." Vicious mockery.
How wide?
It'll make a wisdom save. It got a 9.
I'm surprised it didn't pass. These look like wise wolves from the north.
Ouch!
19 psychic damage.
Why do you
and it
hurt so much?
has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Yeah. Anything else, Karso?
Nah, that's I'm
Okay. At
good.
the end of your turn, give me a
Anything
charisma
else?
save.
I have to make a charisma save.
Yep.
Is it for a charm?
Yes.
Advantage.
Yeah, I do have advantage. Charisma save? Where the fuck? Oh.
Charisma save?
34.
Yeah, you succeed. You don't feel the need to pull out your +5 short sword to fight these things.
Oh, big.
Alright.
Spatha, you're up.
I mean, I will.
All right, I'm attacking the bottom one with advantage and flanking, I believe.
For what more do you
Plus
need?
+6 now. Because your proficiency bonus is 6.
Oh.
Definitely hits. 33. The wolf dies.
Alright, I turn to the other wolf.
Yep.
I meant to swing that with advantage.
Oh.
Let me
Try
swing it
again.
with advantage. My bad. Ah, there we
Hits.
are.
Can you kill it? You did it!
I really thought this was gonna be a lot harder. I'm not gonna
sliced
lie.
to nothing.
Go, my clone. Go.
Cut its head off. Cut its head
Hop,
off.
hop. I want to have my clone hop down there.
I don't know if
Continue
I don't know
running.
if any of you need to come this far. If I'm being honest with you.
Well, it's a
the
shadow.
door's
It's
right
not
here.
me.
Yeah.
I'm just, I could be there at a moment's notice if you needed me.
Yeah, your clone's
Oh, that's
probably
it.
fine, but everyone else probably doesn't need to move,
Okay,
right?
Riffle is
Good
gonna
luck,
move
Rifle.
around
Yeah.
this side. He's gonna bonus action dash to here. And then he's gonna action dash to here. The Borthok
Is running
starts running back. Dag,
back already.
back already. It's running back, I should say. It's not back yet.
Riffle, do we go to the door?
They're in there.
Riffle
Wow,
and I
that's
can
fucking
Riffle and I
helpful.
can get to them. We just will need to give them time to get away from that as it's coming back. So maybe do move down if you want to intercept it.
Okay.
You're gonna hit a wall. I'm gonna let you know right now.
This is a wall? Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
When I just told Payneless to let me hop down, he did it for me.
Yeah. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, I just want to hop down.
Yeah, there you go.
Then, boom. Right here by this rock. And
On top of
what
the
do we
rock,
have?
behind me. Hero.
What do we have in the spell department? Aura of Life. Yeah, we're just gonna chill right here for. I'll take the dodge action.
All right. Trebrum, the Borthak fast approaching from the south.
I'm gonna get mauled.
It's gonna come at you out of nowhere.
Arrgh!
You think it needs to run? Nah, dude, it's fucking jumping straight to your ass.
It's
This thing bounds. This thing leaps and bounds.
flying
Leaps
gorilla.
and bounds.
Leaps and bounds. What you doing, Trebrum?
I'm gonna move.
You look like the
And-
perfect play toy, Dag. Look at you, suit of armor and everything.
This fucking Bodak is like the fucking
Touch,
Elden Ring
okay.
wolves. They just
Whoa,
appear from the sky.
Borthak, sir. This
Bodak,
isn't a
don't
Bodak.
confuse it with the much
This
lesser
isn't a
Bodak.
Bodak.
It is extremely more powerful
Now
than a Bodak.
now it's really coming for you.
You know
So anyway, the Bothak is just the
Bodak.
Elden Ring wolves where they just appear from the sky.
I'll go ahead and cast bonus check. I'll just cast Shield of Faith on Dag.
Okay. Dag, shield of
Good
faith.
luck, buddy. +2 armor
I-
class.
I've been shielded with faith.
Okay.
Bet you have
Aldiyn.
never felt that before.
Okay.
What you doing?
God, for some reason, sometimes it doesn't like showing me my movement when I like my number. It's just finicky.
Oh, yeah, I see
Um,
that sometimes.
So I'm gonna move my 35,
Uh-huh.
and then can I dash and climb down?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get.
So
I
we'll
want to
say
get to the door,
dash, get down here.
and I'm gonna give kind of a very human sounding knock.
Yeah. You kind of give that knock, and soon after you hear the door start lifting up.
Blue Fire Wardens, we're here at Riffle. Now's your
We're
chance.
coming! We're coming! I'm gonna roll initiative for one of them, just to have them on the initiative order for escaping. They rolled pretty well. Look at that. So you see them all emerge from out the door. Okay. Anything else, Aldiyn?
Are you all good at climbing?
We can make it work.
Warriors.
I recommend you go straight up behind us. We'll try to temporarily at least stall the Borthak.
All right. Thank you.
If we can kill it, we can kill it.
Okay. Karso.
Wait. So what do you want me to do? You want me to just keep fighting?
I mean, unless you have a way to
Wait.
slow this thing down or distract it again to make it go elsewhere.
Distracted.
I mean, it's also like,
Where?
what, 300 feet away? If not more?
We killed all the wolves.
It might be a little less than 300 feet away now.
5, 10.
It's gotten off 3 legendary actions since I last mentioned where it was.
You know, that would explain.
Yeah, it's going fast.
Oh my god, I can't go down. Why can't I go down?
Just tell him where you want to
Oh,
go.
there's a wall there. Here,
Oh.
I gotcha.
I just
There you
want to
go.
move like to over here.
You should be good now.
And then I'm just holding a vicious mockery for when it gets into my range.
Okay. Spatha, what are you doing? It's coming fast.
Yeah.
Ground shaking a little bit.
Where from?
South. Across the water.
Let's go, Spathone. I'm going to hold my action, and if I see it, I might shoot it with my crossbow.
Okay.
I will decide whenever I see
Riffle's
it.
going to run over here using his movement and his bonus action. He's going to use the action, the help action, for anyone climbing up the thing. And with that, the Borthak
Uh-oh.
sails into view
How mad he is.
as it leaps and lands next to Dag. Go ahead, Karso.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom
What are
save.
you calling this thing? You dumb dog! You dumb wolf!
Oh, look
You got
at
an
that
eight.
look at that little Bodak.
Who is not good
You're
at
so
wisdom
small.
save.
Look at that little Bodak.
Odak.
Ooh.
Ooh, 18. Very nice.
And he has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Yeah, and as he lands, suddenly you see the area within 10 feet of him instantly turns to ice.
Ooh.
I need both of you to give me dex saves.
Ooh.
Oh, you have a wait.
It says
What,
DC
So-
60. It's
How
DC
does evasion
19.
work here?
So we have evasion, right?
Yeah.
Oh, but it doesn't matter because there's no half damage shit, so it
Yeah,
doesn't do
no
anything.
damage or anything.
It's just a normal
It
dex
is.
save.
Should be DC 19, so.
Well,
So Dag, as it lands, this ice shoots out and you kind of like brace, and as you do, your back foot slides and you fall prone.
oh, okay.
It is then going to look down at you as a new meal. Fresh treat.
I
It's gonna make
squeeze.
it's gonna make its first attack.
Flat
You
rolls
got plus
now.
2 bonus AC, bro.
And flat
Yeah,
rolls,
flat
right?
roll. Flat roll. I think it's just first attack, right? For Vicious Mockery?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Okay, so first roll is flat. Dag, does a 29 hit you?
It might.
Okay, so it bites into you, and this
Nice
thing is
damage number.
vicious. You take 45 points of damage, 25 of it piercing.
Okay.
It is then going to bite you again. This time at advantage because you were prone. Dag, it crits you.
I'm gonna silvery barbs that with my reaction,
Okay. It'll roll again.
and I'll give advantage to Trebrum.
Dag, the 28 hits you.
Go.
Yeah.
Okay. You take another 51 points of damage.
No, it would have been like
35
200 fucking
piercing.
damage you would have taken from that crit.
It is then going to stomp you 3 times.
Oh my
Wait.
God.
What was the damage before? How was it split?
Oh, wait, I forgot- I
35
forgot-
piercing, 16 acid.
I forgot I was
Yeah,
gonna
you can
this
shoot
thing,
it.
by the
You
way,
can
yeah.
shoot it. Yeah, go ahead. Hits. $19 points damage. Very nice. So yeah, stomp coming in at advantage because you are prone. I rolled Spatha's Dragon Slayer crossbow. I clicked the wrong one.
Yeah. I'm shooting it again.
So 1 foot presses down into your chest, Dag. 27.
Hits.
You take. I think that's that's the crossbow again. Fuck. I keep not scrolling up enough. There we go. That's gonna be 24 points of bludgeoning damage. And then it's not gonna stomp you the last 2 times, because somebody shot it. So instead, you see its mouth start dripping this acid, and it's gonna fire out an acid regurgitation at Spatha. Oh, and it hits Trebrum too.
Oh, me.
So both of you give me con saves.
Why am I next to
Well, I do
you?
these with advantage too.
Yeah. You succeed, Trebrum?
If you want, you could have advantage on this.
Trebrum, you fail.
Trebrum the.
I'm
leading in that
not
20
gonna
to
take the
succeed.
advantage.
Okay. So,
I just fail. I'm a failure.
Spatha, you take half of 42, so you take 21 acid damage. Trebrum, you take 42, and you are poisoned.
Ooh.
You alright, Trebrum?
Oh wow, natural 20. Yeah, man, I'm all good.
And that is it for the Vorthax turn. Dag, you're up.
All right, I stand up,
Yep.
and then I will cast. Who wants to take a guess on what I'm gonna cast?
I don't know. What do you got?
I don't know, just do
You
it.
you ran out of time. Blinding smite.
Oh, big.
Yeah, then we're going to attack.
Yep.
Do I have advantage for any reason?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, we're gonna roll.
Yep.
27.
27
All right.
hits.
So roll this damage and 3d8. And it has to make me a con save.
It will do that.
It takes 41.
41. Oh my god. Yeah. 41. When you hit it, it's going to reaction and swing its tail at you.
Nuh-uh.
Give me a strength save.
But I said nuh-uh.
Wait, it doesn't work like that?
No, surprisingly it doesn't.
Uh-oh.
Fails. You take back
Uh-huh.
33 points of bludgeoning damage. As its tail slams into you. And it
Hey-
feels like you just got hit with 2 tons.
Hey, question. It's blinded.
Yeah.
Can it see him?
It's a save. So
I
it just
know.
swings it wildly.
I know, but like thematically, it's blind. Does he get advantage on the dex save? On the strength save?
If it was a dex save, I would say so. But it's not swinging with accuracy. It's just swinging with power.
I tried.
Did you fail your con save?
Power, capital P.
Who?
You.
Oh, I didn't roll the con save yet. Hold on.
That also does matter. Ooh.
It's gonna resist that.
Aw, man.
Resistance.
Alright. Did that hit?
18
18.
misses.
Aw, man.
Oh, Dag. It's hits weighing heavy. It's got you a little flat-footed right now.
It's a challenging beast. Yeah, it's my
Dag?
turn.
Okay.
Yep.
The end of your turn, it's gonna use legendary action to try to bite you.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-uh.
Is it 20 hits?
Oh.
No.
Okay, the shield gets in the way this time.
Big.
We go
How-
to the Blue Fire Wardens, who are all going to use their
wait.
turn to climb up.
Thank God.
Yeah, this thing fucking kills one of them in a second.
And they're gonna action dash.
Yeah, they are.
That is what they're doing. Trebrum.
How many hit points does Dag have?
Dag has...
How hurt you looking?
Dag is at 79 out of 228 to put it on a scale.
Oh my goodness.
This thing, dude, this thing is scary.
Dude,
This wolf does in fact has the dog in him.
Okay, I'm gonna use a 7th level spell slot, and you're gonna get.
I think that's
Oh,
fair.
the big heal.
I think that's fair.
80
Big heal.
hit points
80.
80
on
hit
the
points
dag.
per dag.
and he's gonna
We love
and
80 hit
Trebrum is gonna
points.
move like.
There's a wall. Keep in mind.
Wait,
You can move straight. You can move straight left, and that's
Yeah.
you won't hit a wall. But trying to go over the ridge, I can move you if you want. But
Oh,
think
I
you-
see.
I don't think
Okay.
I don't know if you want to go down.
it's a scary board fact down there.
There's a dog.
I'll
There's
go
a
like
pit bull named Princess down here.
I'll go like this.
Okay. End of your turn. It's gonna use a legendary action to
Uh-huh.
bite Karso.
How many does it have?
I reaction disadvantage.
Okay.
Don't bite me.
The 30 hit.
Yes.
At least it's not a crit.
At least
At least it's not a crit.
Karso, you take 55 points of damage.
Karso's still
31
strong. It's not
piercing.
strong at all.
Aldiyn,
Yeah.
how many does it
Okay.
have? Or to say it's quick.
Get those people out of here, Aldiyn.
I think the more important thing is we need to keep its attention off of them.
It's
Oh, we
barely
got it.
injured.
Nah, it's dying.
Dog.
Take it out, gang.
Dog.
I am gonna cast as a bonus action
Mm-hmm.
Swift Quiver.
All right.
We are gonna start firing.
Yeah, shoot away.
So I have to. Adjust it. Wait, not the. You don't have to worry about two of those anyways. So first shot. Gee,
Hits.
it's. We take that.
We need 19s.
19s.
Oh, what? Ignore that.
Hit.
Yeah, we'll worry about that for the second shot when it comes in. First damage roll. I'm re-rolling that one.
Okay. One becomes
A
two.
two! So big. One extra damage on that first shot.
Yeah.
In addition to that, let's get going. So it takes 24
Okay, so 24 more.
of
Yep.
fire on it. I get that 24 temp HP from it. So that second shot hit it.
Mm-hmm. It did.
Take another 16.
16 more. Nice.
How do I feel about this is the question. I think I might. Cause there is nothing stopping
What do you might
this.
do?
We're burning another. Yikes!
Woo. Okay, another 23.
And then from the nature around him, he's just gonna conjure two more arrows.
Yep.
For the swift quiver.
Yeah, the plants and vines almost just spin themselves into shafts and arrows.
Hey, my favorite number.
That's miss. You're not used to using these arrows though. It's quite new.
Curious question about that
Yeah.
has to be... Where is it? Miss with a weapon attack. So he's just gonna... I'm gonna Stalker's Flurry that, and I'm gonna fire again. It doesn't have to be...
Yep.
There's no restriction on it. So we're gonna
Go ahead, sir.
fire that extra arrow.
Now it hits. $17 more. Very nice.
And then
It's
we
not
have
bloodied.
one more shot.
Oh, the crit! Your arrow finds true right where the previous arrow just hit. 31. Very
We get
nice.
An extra D8 on that. For
Extra
another
5. Yep.
And that is my turn.
Karso, you're up.
Okay, I want to first, as a bonus action, Blessing of the Raven Queen and teleport to the other side of this wolf.
Okay. And then
He's thinking.
I'm
for
going
his final act.
to cast Raluthim's Psychic Lance at him.
Woo!
And make an int save.
Intelligence save.
Oh, 22.
Oh, it's gonna use resistance as it shrugs it off and shakes.
Oh my god. Just let me have this. Okay. Just roll damage.
It'll take half, so it takes 10 psychic.
10 damage. And I'll do a little fucking jig, Irish jig. Ooh, yippee, yippee.
Oh,
That's my fucking turn.
Is he giving a bardic to someone?
Okay.
Is that what that means? Or
No.
Before your turn is over, it's gonna try to bite you.
That's
With its last legendary action.
is it biting?
Oh! 21 hit.
yeah.
It's biting Karso.
You're gonna take half.
Karso, you take 4.
I
Half
do
the
take
20.
half damage.
Spatha, you're up.
Hold up, let me put on my intro music. Alright, I'm good.
Okay.
I walk up, I strut up to this thing.
The comedic
What
effect
up?
of
No, your
me
clone
not,
walks
of
up.
me not having any audio for that for the stream.
I miss.
Misses.
Were you
But
all
I'm not
flanking?
No, it's too big. You need one person on each side.
Hit.
Hits.
Because
34.
again, I hit him again. Watch.
Misses.
That's because I haven't action surged yet to hit him again.
Right, of course, yeah. Don't forget about the action surge,
Is
guys.
that all your attacks?
3? Yeah.
22 hits.
Doesn't get 4 until 19.
Hit. 30.
Yeah.
When your damage numbers are higher than your to-hit numbers.
I'm feeling myself right now.
Yeah, both.
24 hits.
I'm feeling myself right now. Hold up.
Yes. It's looking real low.
Yep.
Oh, thank God.
Uh-huh.
And would you like to kill this
Synergy.
Dwarfak, Spatha?
I want to stab it right in its eye.
That's
I'm
what's up.
mounting. My shadow mounts it on its head and stabs it right through the eye to finish it.
Okay, yeah. So you kind of brace to swing as it turns its head towards you and goes to clamp down on you. You slide your sword right along its snout into its eye, and you feel it go limp on your sword blade. This thing weighs a lot, but you hold there, savoring the kill. And with that, you all are out of combat, and that is where we end the session for the week.
Woo!
That's some good shit.
He
You
killed
like that
it.
foresight? You like
But
that foresight, Spatha?
Yeah.
You like that?
That's what's
Powerful
not
now.
dying.
By the way, that thing has improved crit range on 18 to 20.
Oh my god.
Ah, damn.
So you're lucky you didn't. You only
Nah.
you lucky it only rolled 20 once. 'Cause
That's crazy.
it could have gone
Oof,
wild.
good fight.
What
good,
session is this?
Good fight, guys.
58?
Now it's 59.
59.
Good stuff. Learn some
fixed it. Now
stuff.
we're
Save some
good.
people.
Yeah,
Learn
that was a
learn some stuff's an understatement. I want you to know.
learn nothing like groundbreaking though.
No, nothing.
We've acquired a revelation.
To
I've
be
had
fair,
that one in place
Yeah.
for a long time.
oh, I'm aware, Payneless. This is why we take notes.
Yep, true. Yeah, when I told you about that, and I just heard you going, wait, no, wait. I was like, yep, there it is.
What a reveal.
It is pretty crazy. It
All right,
makes
vote
sense.
MVP. Vote MVP.
But MVP, I know.
Okay, get ready for Castle Siege next week.
I'm so ready.
Can you assume we're gonna go do that?
I would like to specify one little tip of advice. The longer you can go without trying to kill something, gonna make your life a whole lot easier.
I
I would like
disagree.
to point out, you will be going into an enemy fortress.
Nah, kill everybody.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I was feeling like this.
Let's
You're not
get
that guy,
it.
pal.
We waiting on one
I
still?
think I might have been
There
in
we
that
go.
in this session.
There you go.
Karso, give me power.
Karso, you know your
Oh,
choices.
let's go.
You know your choices.
Ooh. Ooh.
This is a tough one.
This is a tough one. We did just get some good lore. Question is, can I get more?
Will it
open to the
expand?
floor. What are your thoughts?
How many inspirations do we have?
I think we have 2 right now, don't we?
1.
Oh, just 1.
Ooh.
You want me to just add another, or do you
I-
want me to try for some lore?
I would say add another, but I'm
Right.
also good with lore all the time.
Vinny, Sean, Spatha?
I'm fine with either.
Don't care for it, whatever it is.
It's not a bad time to add another. Spatha did
I'm
get
open to whatever.
Spatha did get lore last week that apparently related to you, so like
Oh, that is
I
right.
would not blame you if you wanted to take it this week for you. But if there is a session, to take the inspo, I think this is a good one. But,
Yeah, I'll take the inspiration.
All right.
Ration gang.
Inspiration goes up to 2. I
Yeah.
will see you guys next Thursday.
Woo!
Yes, sir. Ugh.
Good Borthak kill. Well done.
Dude, can you get rid of these fucking legendary resistances? Like, I
Boo-hoo.
I
Level
know-
17. Boo-hoo. Wow, 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 wow.
I know you don't feel that way because I know you've DM'd, so I know for a fact you do not agree with that sentiment.
Let me
I
get
have
one.
2 action surges now. Let it be known.
Nice.
Yeah.
The lore would have been really good, too.
That brawl.
Also let it be known I
Don't
would have
say
taken
that.
lore.
The lore would have been really good.
Are you lying?
That's false.
Am I lying? Think about what you learned this session.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, last thing we
I'll
need
just
is
lore next session.
last
But
thing
I
we
think
need
the
is
inspiration will be good.
last thing we need is lore to make it more. Yeah, if we are maybe doing a stealth segment next week, I think having the extra lore.
It doesn't have to be a stealth segment.
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
But I
Oh,
think
I need to be reminded of something.
I don't think there will be a quicker time when you guys get reality checked than if you don't try to, not fight everything.
What do you
in
mean?
front of
We've
you.
only walked into the enemy stronghold and tried to fight everything at immediate face value once before, and it only resulted in the party almost wiping and us making drastically horrible deals. And it did something kinda similar to Strahd. A little different.
I will give you
different.
guys one thing. The reason why I say that this is going to be the hardest is because it's a significant joke. there will be multiple enemies with legendary actions and resistances
Yeah, we love that.
in one fight. So,
Dang.
hmm
Back to work.
Yeah, I think we should get legendary actions and resistances.
Agree.
right.
Level 20. Level 20 we should get that.
Oh, we get the
Spatha
booze.
basically,
Dude,
Spatha
actually,
basically
yes.
already does.
Yeah, he does. Fighter's
He
crazy.
has actions. He's got 2 legendary actions right built into his kits.
I'd argue I have more.
Make fighter make sense.
Payless, I might need to talk to you, by the way, about because we are going to level 20, right?
Yep.
I might need to talk to you about something for me for level 20.
Sure.
Because I would be real with you. Base Ranger, I get fucking nothing because of my build.
Yeah.
Actively, what I get to do is give myself a -1 to all my rolls.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a wisdom. I don't know if there's something we can figure out for that. I was looking at that. I'm like, ooh, I kind of made my level 20 fucking worthless.
Yeah, it's.
So,
Yeah.
we'll talk when we get closer to that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if there's something we can figure out.
I'm going to bed. Good night.
Have a good night.
All right. Good night, man.
brother.
I'm also going to bed.
Or have a good
All right.
night.
Good night, man.
Night, man.
Night.
Dude, this is the first time I changed my spell list in forever.
Whoa.
Dude,